What's going on, guys? Did you guys have a nice Friday? Lots to talk about. Marjorie Taylor Greene is retiring. What's up? MBW is in the house. She's going to retire, and then we watched a bromance today between Mondani and Trump. What do you think of that? I think Trump showed a different side of himself today. If you guys could tap the screen and share that live, I'd like to hear from some of you out there. What do you guys think of today? What do you think about, Marge? Marge says January 5th. She's leaving. And she's done. She's leaving and she's done. She's done with politics and getting the hell out. Something's up with that meeting. You talking about the meeting between Trump and Mondani? I thought that was pretty wild, wasn't it? I thought Trump, I'm gonna be honest with you, Trump sounded a lot different in there. You know what I mean? He really did. This was probably the most funniest shit right here between the.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say
okay.
yes.
Okay.
That's easier.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but
I've spoken about.
Fascist?
I've spoken.
Affirming that you think President Trump is a fascist?
I've spoken about.
That's okay. You can just say yes.
Okay.
That's easier. It's easier than explaining it. I don't mind.
I mean, he admits. He's like, hey, is he? The ladies asked the Mondani, do you still think Trump's a fascist? And Trump hosts an Israeli plant. Left this Larry. How am I an Israeli plant? What? That's wild. He's in love with young boy. I think he was very fond. He's very fond of Mondani. He's very fond of him. You know what I mean? Is he going to be calling Mondani Bubba? Bubba. Host has a huge Israeli flag. Yes, I do. Also got a big American flag in here. Bubba Jr. Yeah. I mean, when you guys were watching that, there's a lot of shit happening today. I'm America first. I mean, you seen old Marge? Marge says she's not going to be a battered wife. You know what I mean? That was wild. What is up? What is up with all these? I'm not even talking about Israel and Gaza. What is up with? We're talking about Trump. Why are people talking about Israel and Gaza to me? What the hell? So weird. BB's bowling. We've seen you being Israel first for months on end. I don't know why you're talking about why. I don't even care what you're. I'm talking about Trump and Mondani because you support Zionism. What is up with all these? It's so weird, dude. He loves New York, his hometown, not the dude. No, I mean, well, he was calling him a communist and everything else, and now. You know, now he's like, he's a good dude. He's all right. I like him. We talked about a lot of stuff and we came in agreement about a lot of stuff. Host does love Israel. I want the best for Israel. Like I want a lot of good stuff for my allies. I want the people of Gaza. I want them to have a good, I want them to eventually have their own state. You know what I mean? And Fox Noise is already starting to spin this too. I got to listen to this.
See, that's what we just watched. Now I'm in New York City. We were watching that press conference. I think J.D. Vance is jealous. I think the president wants to use him as a running mate. They really got along fantastic. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade, lucky enough to fill in for Will Cain.
I mean, they're already talking shit. They're already talking about him running as a running mate. I mean, what the hell? They were calling him all type of shit. Now he wants to. J.D. Vance is going to be jealous. It was if you were watching Trump in there, was that one of the best times you ever seen him handle himself? I think it was. I think it was probably one of the best times I've ever seen him actually conduct himself as president. You know what I mean? He was actually presidential in there. It was weird, wasn't it, Leah? It was. It was. I was watching it. I'm like, holy shit, is he actually conducted himself? Look at it, Vance Mandani. Oh my God, the Trumpers are in love with Mandani. All Trump's got to do is just be okay with him. You got mods in here, right? I don't know if John's in here or not. John might have fell asleep. If you guys could please, we only got 2,500 likes. If you guys could like and share, please. And I want to give an update. I want to give an update real quick. I want to tell some people thank you. I did. If you know what this is about, right here, I got him. Galacticus is in the house. We got Galacticus. We got him. Very strongly. Got to open him up. We got Galacticus. Mandani whipped before he realized it. Oh, I got my doll. Yeah. Very smooth. You collect statues? They're not statues. They're action figures. Let's see here. Who wants to come up? What's this Trump face? I'm going to make you offer you can't refuse. Join the family. All right, let's go. Giovanni. If you guys want to come up, you're more than welcome. You guys can. Hey, Leftist Larry. I don't understand what is your obsession with my Israeli flag? I don't understand. I'm not even talking about Israel. I have no idea why you're so obsessed with me. Okay. Walter. Johnny Stearns. John Stearns is in here. John, come up. You do understand. Understand what? You want to see it so bad? There it is, bro. It's right there, bro. Why are you so obsessed with it, bro? It's so weird. I don't understand why you're obsessed with it. There you go. You got what you wanted. You know what I mean? God bless. John must not going to be coming up. What's up, Walter?
Hey, how we doing?
How'd you feel about that meeting today?
What do you mean by beating?
No, the meeting.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. I was at, sometimes when I watch Trump, I get, butterflies, like what's he gonna do? And, but he behaved really well, and I think it was great. I think it was a sign of times to come,
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
I mean, does it make you because he was really nice to him.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is I guess what the message should be for everybody that even likes politics is we don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, again, I know that Hillary went to Trump's wedding. Trump, these people could be friends, and this is all just some big public, game show. It's politics. It's what someone said, hey, do you think he's a jihadist or something? And,
Yeah.
his answer was, well, you say those things on the campaign trail. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
It'd be great. I
Yeah,
hope it
some
works out
lady's
for him.
running for governor, and she called him a jihadist.
Yeah.
Stefanik or something like this. Stefanik called him that.
I don't know. I've been telling MAGA people just to like relax. Zoran is just a standard Democrat. If he gets the buses for free, great. If he gets childcare down, awesome. If he gets,
Well,
that shouldn't be like oh, whoa, yeah, like that's terrible. Now, some stuff with the police. I didn't like some of his comments at the beginning on the campaign trail. Seems like he's modernized those, but I don't know. It was a good day. It was a good day for the country.
well, what do you
think it
think?
was.
What do you think about old Marjorie Taylor Greene
Well,
saying that she's going to resign January 5th?
Here's the thing with that. So in MAGA world, it's a top-down structure. Okay, you can have your own opinions. You can, slightly disagree, or I'm not real sure if I want to vote for that. But she was just too much. She was going on The View. She was just totally undermining him. I remember what he met with the Syrian president. Again, trying something new, trying to get some peace in the Middle East, just trying. And she's tweeting, why is Trump, meeting with this guy? We should.
Well, he did help unalive Marines. I mean, he had a $10 million
Well, of course.
bounty. He had a $10 million bounty on his head.
Yeah, but what's the alternative? Just let Syria go back into being a
I don't know.
hotbed and stuff. I mean, it's just I don't fault him ever for talking to anybody, but it's just like the point I'm making here with Marjorie is like, why is she tweeting that stuff? She's a congresswoman. Write some new bills. Like, there's too much criticism. And then she, it was time. I think honestly, I think she was kind of done with the whole thing. She has no future at a statewide race. She could win her district, which is super Republican. She can't, Georgia's a 50-50 state at this point. She can't be the governor. She can't be a senator. I think she just threw in the towel and said, "Fuck it."
I think you guys are doing that because she fought so hard to get those files released. I think that's why you don't like her.
That was part of it at the beginning. It's like, really?
Are you worried? Are you worried about that?
I am worried that Trump's going to be embarrassed. I don't think there's going to be anything criminally, so and so, put the hands on the girls, but he knew about it, and so did a lot of people. And
I know,
think
but if let's say that there's really, for the hell of it, let's say that there's pictures like of him having girls on his lap, topless, who are rather young.
Yeah.
Would you find yourself having a hard time still supporting him, or would you still support him?
Yeah, I'd have a hard time. I would say, junior high looking and down is totally unacceptable. And, then you go. That's probably the end. Again, 13, 14 down, if it was 16 or 17 and he says, I didn't know, I could ration with that, but anything like 13
you
13
would
down.
you would ration with 16 and 17?
Yes, because some people simply look older than they do. But again,
come on, come on. I know the difference between a 16-year-old and a 20-year-old.
Well, not 20.
I'm 40. I'm 46 years old. I know the difference between a 20-something-year-old and a 16 or 17-year-old.
I'm referring to like 16 to 18. It's only a year or two off. But again, like I've actually had this conversation with people, and you kind of had like a shocked look. I think it does matter. I think it definitely matters in morality. If the guy, oh yeah, she's only.
So if there's pictures and the girls are 16 and 17, and they're topless, you're still cool with it?
Yes.
And he knows that they're 16 and 17?
No, I'm assuming that he doesn't.
So you're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
So what if he knew?
I wouldn't like that. That'd be definitely disappointing. I don't think it
would. You stop supporting him?
No.
At 16 and 17, If he goes out there and he says, "Yeah, I slept with 16 to 17-year-olds."
I think 17 would be the better answer. 16, I'd probably stop supporting. 17,
17 still underage.
I understand. But my
I mean,
morality.
I know. So I mean, if you do, you got a daughter?
No.
I got 2 daughters.
Yep.
And like, would you? I mean, if you had a daughter, would you want a man in his 50s or 60 years old to be taking advantage of your 17-year-old daughter that way?
No, I wouldn't want it. But again, it's not.
Would you vote? So I mean, if he banged your daughter, would you then turn around and vote for him for president?
Well, if he's banging my daughter, I mean, probably not. I mean, but again,
if it's someone else's daughter, you're cool with it.
Well, okay. But if you're making it personal, if he was with my daughter,
Well, I have to make it personal because I would think that I'm kind of astonished that you're saying that 16 or 17, you're still cool with him, and then even if he knows that 16 or 17, you would still support him.
Oh, well, let me ask you this, since you're asking me, if I may,
Mhm.
which is more, which is worse in your mind? Me saying that I would still vote for him if he had, I know it's still, too young, but let's just say it was consensual smacks, even with someone who's 17, versus me saying,
Can't be consensual. It can't be consensual.
or statutory grape or whatever the official term is, or me saying, yeah, I heard him talk like that on the bus to Billy Bush. I didn't care. Or yeah, Eugene Carroll. Yeah, she just lied. I mean, which is more? Isn't it all the same? Isn't it all as if you're voting for Trump?
I think when you're talking about Eugene Carroll was a grown woman when he forced himself on her.
But I'm saying,
I'm just saying, I find it troubling. I'm not trying to be rude to you, but
yeah,
I'm not terribly surprised either, because the average Trump supporter, your guys' morals are a lot different than mine. Because you look at that, a 16 or a 17-year-old girl, and you don't care. Now you have to go. You go 15, 14, then you're like, And the fact is it's disgusting that he would be around that, and he would be doing that. I would want you to be. He's a grown man, a businessman who should be doing that. Period.
Yeah, he shouldn't be doing that, period. But the question was, would I stop supporting him? The answer is no. That's wild to me. Well, that's wild. Here's what I think specifically was going on. I knew that Jeffrey was with, high school girls. The other way, Trump knows that he was with some of these girls. But the thing is whenever I talk about this, for example, someone was on one of the survivors was on Chris Cuomo's show having a conversation, and he asked her, like, hey, why don't you guys just say, John Smith at this date did this to me right on the national television? And then people say, well, if you say, they could be unalived or whatnot, but they've already shown their face. They're already having press conferences. You know what I mean? These women could put this whole thing to rest, right now. They could call up CNN and say, hey, I want to tell my story. And it'd be the biggest story ever.
I mean, Trump could do it too. He could just admit to what he did. He could tell the American people, right?
Yes, anybody could. Trump could say what he did. But again, it's like, I think anyone who's honest.
But Walter, I have to ask you this honestly. Have you ever been forced upon? You ever had a man hold you down and take advantage of you?
No.
So it's probably me either. So I would imagine how hard that is to come forward and to tell the whole world that someone held you down and took advantage of you or traded you for money.
I understand.
Do you value? I mean, when you think of a young girl, 16, 17-year-old, do you have compassion for that girl?
Yeah, of course. I have compassion for everybody.
I know, but when I asked you that, you said you would still vote for him. My thing is, I don't think you do, because if you did have compassion for that girl, you wouldn't vote for a person that would be laying down with them and forcing himself upon her.
Well, again, those are extremes. I don't think that that's what specifically happened. Now, in this case, even if Trump knew that one of his friends, Jeffrey, was engaging in those activities, should that still be disqualifying? Or, your friend's doing that stuff and you just kind of, you see him once a year and you just don't say a whole lot. I mean, there's so many people that could be complicit in this.
I'm going to tell you the truth. If I had a pervert, if I had a pervert friend and I knew they were doing that, one thing I'm not doing is just keeping on the low. I'm reporting the person. I'm making sure that if I can lead to stopping it, I'm not going to turn a blind eye to it and act like it's not going on.
I get it. I mean, we're just two average Joes. I mean, these guys
I'm just saying,
billionaires, and there's former presidents.
I do find that society has this weird thing about money. Donald shouldn't be protected because he's wealthy.
Nobody should be protected.
Because if Donald was poor, you wouldn't give a shit about him, right? You wouldn't give a shit if he was poor. If he did something bad, he should answer. That money shouldn't protect him and make it where he can't answer.
Well, and I also think it's just like the scene, it's the setting. If they were working in a spa, if they were working as bottle service girls for Jeffrey's parties and stuff, it's just like, it's still not okay, but it's just like, it just feels different. It feels different, rather than someone getting on a dating app and going to meet some 14-year-old at Walmart.
Different? What we know,
the money, the fame.
What we know what happened is that Donald said that Epstein was recruiting the girls, and he was upset because he was losing them as employees. And Donald has said many times that Jeffrey was a pervert. So if Donald knew he was a pervert, and then Donald knew he was losing girls, employees to Epstein, why didn't he go to law enforcement and tell them this man's a pervert and he's also recruiting my girls? They could be in danger. Why didn't he do that?
Probably because he didn't want to lose friends over it. He didn't want to get implicated in it. It's the same reason why everybody else didn't say anything.
But hold on, why would you get implicated on something that you're not a part of?
Well, sometimes when people tell the police, they come over. It's like you call the cops, you need help, and they say, "Hey, you have a warrant out for your arrest, or actually, your license is expired." I mean, these things happen. Jeffrey was extremely powerful. He's a billionaire. He had his own island. I mean, he could have said, "Yeah, Trump was in on the whole thing," or "Yeah, this guy was in." I mean, he just stayed away from it.
I mean, they would have their day in court to be able to prove that, right?
Yeah, but do you want to go to court and have your whole reputation ruined? Potentially?
That means taking somebody down that's trading young girls, and someone wants to try to hang me up in something that I know I'm innocent. I'll spend every dollar I have.
Well, I guess that makes you a pretty good guy. Willing to do more than others.
I don't think it's cool to sexually abuse young girls. I can tell you this. I would never, if I'm a big Joe Biden guy, if Joe Biden was shown to be harming 16 and 17-year-old girls and he knew about it, there's no way in God's green earth I would vote for him. I would say put him underneath the prison. I'm still trying to go back to that with you. Do you think that it's because do you not have children?
No, I don't have any children.
I think that's a disconnect there. Like
it could be.
You've never held a child in your arms and raised a child, especially a girl, and it is a little different with a girl. You got to protect all your children, but the girls are really, you got to protect them because you got so many perverts out there that want to do terrible stuff. I think there's a disconnect there that's for you to say you would still support Donald Trump, even if he knew it was 16 and 17-year-old girls he was banging. And
some states it is 16.
These girls are not doing this willingly. You know that, right? They're not doing it. They were being trafficked. You know that.
Well,
They
two
would show
things.
up. They would show up they would put him in a room and say, "You're going to sleep with this guy, and this is what you're doing."
Yeah,
You
so
know
two
that
things.
it's not like they're like, "Yeah, I'm over 18 or I'm 20 or 30 years old, and this is your gig. You're a sex worker or something like that." These girls didn't have a choice.
So a lot of states, it is 16 the age of consent. That's why that's why I specifically said that. And then also,
but
yes,
I want to stop you there. I'm not even my 16.
is it weird? Yes,
I'm
it's
saying
weird.
you got a 50 some year old man
Yeah, it's weird.
trying to clap on a 16 or 17-year-old girl.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
not a good
walk
look.
into a room, that girl is, you can tell a 16 or 17-year-old girl when you're a grown man. And
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be honest. If you seeking that out, right? And I've heard plenty of recordings of Donald Trump talking to Ivanka and promising her he wouldn't date anybody her age because she was worried about that. I mean,
Mhm.
if this man has shown that he has a history of liking young women, so I'm inclined to believe when we're seeing these files and he's fighting so hard, and then I think he would be rejoiced in hearing you say what you're saying here because that means that he wouldn't lose any support. That we
Well,
can. I mean, if we caught him in 4K, I'm going to really push it with you because I mean, I really want to understand. If we caught it in 4K camera and you saw him banging a 16 or 17-year-old girl on tape in 4K against her will, you're still voting for him for president?
hold on. You just said against her will, so no, you can't. No, that would be
I know,
great,
but,
but I
but
wouldn't
hold
vote
on,
for
but
him.
16 or 17 years old, she's being trafficked, and you said you would still vote for her. That's what you said.
Nobody that has been trafficked. If Donald Trump was if he was banging a 17-year-old girl
Yeah.
who had been trafficked, wouldn't
Yeah.
vote for him because that's illegal. If he was banging a 17-year-old girl who didn't want to, not voting for him because then that's great. If he
But if he's banging a 17-year-old in general, you're okay with it.
is it weird? Yeah. Would I participate in that? No, but some states it's legal. My state it's legal. I think it's 16. A lot of the Midwest states, I think Florida, I think is 16 also. Is it weird? Yeah, it's
But
creepy as fuck.
you would, if he said he was into young girls and he was dating them and he was banging them, you would still vote for him.
If they're of age, yes. If they're
So-
not of age, then
So
no.
at 17, if he was banging a 17-year-old girl,
Yes.
you would still vote for him.
I wouldn't necessarily, go around saying that this is the best guy ever and that this
But
is the best president. I'd vote for him.
you would vote for him.
Yes. As long as she did it freely, well, it was her free choice. Any coercion.
Wouldn't that show a moral issue with a man that you want to put over a nation?
No, because the morals would start when they're, 14, 13, 15, things like that. Then that's just straight up pedophilia.
I know, but you got to be asking yourself, even if it's consensual, you got a 50-some-year-old man on a 17-year-old girl.
You like sports? Look at Bill Belichick, how creepy that looks. The
Well,
man's
hold on,
75 years
hold on,
old.
but he's in his 70s, but she's in her 20s. She's 24.
He's 24.
Okay, 24 and
Mm-hmm.
17 is a lot different.
That is correct.
Okay,
But it still gives us
24
that same reaction.
Yeah, but 24 is a hell of a lot different than 17.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Again, I wouldn't be as enthusiastic to vote
And
for
also,
Trump.
Bill Belichick isn't running for president. Okay.
Yeah.
And this guy, and I'm just feeling you. I'm just trying to understand this. I'm just like,
No, I get it. But again,
I would-
we're
I
getting
would
ahead of
think- I would-
ourselves because
I know. I think like I hope there's not more Trumpers out there like you, because I find it disturbing that you're okay with it.
but you also found it disturbing that I voted for him after the Eugene Carroll. I'm sure you found it disturbing.
Well,
I voted for
I
him
do.
after
I
the
mean,
Billy after the Billy Billy Bush bus incident.
Well,
I mean,
I think if we go back and we hear, that there's, what was there, 27 SA allegations of him groping women, doing stuff, and
Yeah,
then you hear the Access Hollywood tape, and then you have the E. Jean Carroll where he went up to her in the store and did what he did. It shows a pattern, and then on top of it, he has his friend Epstein who is doing these. He's on camera, lots of video of him, and I seen paperwork where he had 14 phone numbers. Trump did, and Epstein had every single phone number that he had, so he can get in contact with no matter where he was. Four cell phones, 14 different numbers that he can get a hold of him. That's crazy. Why does a dude need 14 different numbers to get a hold of you?
I don't know. He must be pretty friendly.
To me, it seems like you have a business relationship that is particular. And you want that person to be able to get a hold of you wherever.
Yeah, no one says that they weren't friends.
Well, I ask you another thing, okay? Because this is like when Trump. I watched an interview with Trump, and he was talking about his daughter Tiffany. When his daughter Tiffany was 2, he did an interview with Robert Leach. I think it was Robert Leach, and that Robert Leach asked him, what type of features do you hope that your daughter has when of your wife when she grows up? And he didn't say, I hope she has her smarts, I hope she has her intelligence or her laugh. You know what he said? He said, well, we don't know if she's going to have her legs because she's a baby. And then we don't know if she's going to have these.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about a 2-year-old baby.
The question was her features.
He was like, features? It could be your eyes, it could be your hair, it could be your laugh, all these things. I mean, her breast. You're talking about a 2-year-old. I mean, if that's happening at your house and a person says that, and a man says that about their child, do you not look at them a little?
Yeah, the only one that could say that would be the dad. If some random guy says, "Oh yeah, your daughter," might
only
have
one can
big...
say that about them is the dad.
Yeah, like if I go over to your house and I said, "Your daughter,"
I can promise you, something. If somebody asked me that question, and I said, "I don't know if my 2-year-old daughter is going to have the same breast size as my wife," I can almost guarantee you my wife would divorce me. And justifiably.
Maybe. Yeah, but it's definitely a little strange, but there's somewhat of a plausibility.
I bring that up to you because again, and with Ivanka,
it's a little weird.
And with Ivanka, he said, "What do you have in common with your daughter?" Sex. He said, "If my daughter wasn't my daughter, I'd probably be dating her." Is that not weird? That you would look at your daughter in a sexual way?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably.
Are you seeing a pattern here?
Yeah,
and then people kind of wonder if he's on the list, if he did something bad. We're kind of seeing a guy who has an issue with sex.
Well, I don't think anyone denies that Trump's promiscuous. He definitely likes getting around.
No, he's a pervert. We just say it. He's a pervert. He likes them young. He likes them young, rather young. Mm-hmm. And now, unfortunately, he knows that folks like you, his supporters, are going to justify the most extreme situation.
Well, we don't know until we have any information. I already said if it was 13-year-olds, and of course it'd be a non-starter. You won't find anybody that would say something that would. Well, you might find a couple that'd be fine with 13-year-old kids, but I think that there's a moral difference between a 17-year-old versus a child. Yeah, developmental stages, all those things, cognitive awareness of what's going on. Is it weird? Yeah, again, it's hard for me to defend him if he's boning 17-year-olds. It's not the best look ever, but I hope he did.
But it's
I hope he didn't.
but the problem I have with you, it's still not a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker.
Do
It's
you
not.
not find find that to be? I mean, would you? I mean, have you? How old are you?
26.
So you're 26. Would you date a 17-year-old?
No.
So you wouldn't date one.
No, my youngest would be like 19, 20. 18's even a little bit young. But again, I'm not rich and famous. I'm not a billionaire. I don't, I'm not around these kinds of parties.
So help
and
me
stuff like
understand
that.
something. You wouldn't do it. Why wouldn't you do that?
Well, it's odd if a average Joe like myself does that. People
So
look
you
at me a
have
little,
to.
a little
So
strange.
you justify it because they're wealthy. I mean, does money?
I
Does money
think
allow?
it goes
Does
on
the
because
money?
they're wealthy.
Does money allow you to be a pervert?
No, you're not allowed to be a pervert if you
I
have
know,
money.
but
I'm
you
saying that
you said that money allows it. I
allows it to
think.
go on
Well, I think people
and
like
encourages
you.
it.
Hold on, I know, but I think people like you allow it to go on because you are justifying it because he's wealthy, and then you would still vote for him, which makes then you tell his behavior is okay.
Well, didn't say it's okay. I acknowledge.
Yeah, but you
I
said you would
acknowledge
still
that
vote.
it's
So I mean, technically,
yes.
Donald could run for president. He could be currently dating a 17-year-old girl.
Not dating. It'd have to again if he were to engage and if he'd bang a couple 17-year-olds without telling people and it was be oh geez, what are you doing? If he's walking down Pennsylvania Avenue with a 17-year-old, that's
so he can
strange.
so he can only hit and quit him, and you still vote for him. But if he dates him, you're not cool with it.
Yeah, dating would be pretty strange.
So he just has to hit it and quit it.
Yes, like these parties would be. Same thing with Diddy got in trouble for these freak offs and stuff. I mean, they're again he what did he get convicted of? I think it was just prostitution. He got off with the whole trafficking thing, but it's just like you're not dating these people. You're not taking them public. Just with all this Trump's wife. I mean, is just Trump gonna date Stormy Daniels?
But what if
No,
what if he didn't technically date him? He just had an arrangement. Where
Well, then
he just
that's
continued to sleep
illegal.
with it. He just continued to sleep with the same 17-year-old. Would you be okay with that? It was just an arrangement.
No, because then that's prostitution. You can't do that. That's illegal.
So you're against prostitution.
I'm more liberal on prostitution than most. I mean, I might even have your viewpoint. I think, I believe it's work.
What do you know? What do you know my viewpoint is? I didn't tell you what my viewpoint is. I wouldn't assume just because I'm a Democrat what mine is.
Oh, well, then I won't. I think two consenting adults, in this case, I don't know, maybe the certain law, a lot of people need money and a lot of people are hurting if, you got the goods and there's a buyer and it's safe. I don't see the reason why the government should tell you, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Would you put an age limit on it?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So why would you put an age limit on that? But you would, I'm still trying. Okay. You would put an age limit on selling your body, but you would not vote for Trump if he was occasionally banging a 17-year-old.
Well, this is also biased because we love Trump, almost at an unrational amount.
I'll ask you this: Do you love Trump, or do you love America?
Both.
Both. What do
I
you
love
love
the
more?
United States.
What do you love more?
What do I love more?
Yeah, what do you love more, America or Trump?
The country, but I feel like Trump is America. It's like
Why did
morphed into one.
why did it take so long to answer that? What was you
Well, I didn't
thinking
think about
What
really
was
what you were
what was you
asking.
thinking about there?
Like if you were talking about, do I love the Constitution? Do I love what America stands for? You know,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I feel like it's morphed into one.
You think Trump is the country?
He's what we want the country to be. Yeah. Now I
He
think he's
so we want the country to become older men who sleep with 17-year-old girls?
no, and you're saying like this is like an attribute of his. This is not,
Well,
something to be
we
proud of. It's
again
not a
we
deal breaker. It's not like a
it's not a
wow,
deal
yeah,
breaker.
he's so
It's not a
cool.
deal breaker to you.
No, but nor am I brag. Oh yeah, my president, bangs 17-year-olds occasionally. It's not like a something to be proud of,
But it's
but it's
not a
not a deal
but
breaker.
it's not a deal breaker.
It's not a deal breaker, no. But it nor is it. Oh yeah, like he's the top dog. You know, it's not.
Would you if you owned a business, you were hiring people,
Mhm.
and a guy come up to you and he said he likes them young, but he said I'm a good worker. He has a history of touching young girls, and
Well, history of touching young girls. No,
yeah,
we can't work.
I mean 17 and under. So would you hire him?
No,
You won't hire him. You won't hire
No.
him for that job, but you're hiring for president.
well, I mean, how young is he touching these girls?
You said your draw is 16 and 17.
Yeah, that whatever the state consent is in that state.
What is your moral? What is yours? What is your personal one? Where do you draw the line?
Me personally, 19. I'd say
you
19.
You lower it for everybody else.
Not everybody else, just for Trump.
Just for
Now,
Trump.
if you ask me another politician, if he was doing that, but again, I guess you don't have to. The reason why it's that is because, first of all, we don't know specifically what he did. And I think the easiest way to rationalize it would be, someone who's very close to being an adult. Again, I've said multiple times, if there's, young girls, I mean, God, no one would support that, because then that's just straight, pedophilia. There's creepy, and then again, here's the thing: 17, and then she turns 18. It's still the same level of creepiness, just because the clock changed, 2 or 3 minutes that night, and she turns 18. It's still fucking creepy. It's not like, oh yeah, like it's not normal.
I think
But the
it's
question
for me it's yeah, they're young, but it's his intent. It's showing that he wants control over somebody young. He wants to be
Well,
able to
again-
manipulate them. That should show you, and that it probably shows some type of deficiency in his brain where he can't have a relationship with a woman his own age.
Well, he is married, and it
Well, it
hasn't
doesn't
worked a
matter.
couple
Yeah,
times.
it
but-
does. I mean, he was seeking out these. You know what I mean?
Well, he was with Stormy. I mean, she's in her 50s or 40s or 50s.
He had to
Again, we
pay-
gotta wait for it. We gotta wait for it to all come out. Did he know that Jeffrey was, more than likely sleeping with these girls? Yeah. That's why he doesn't want it to come out, because maybe there's going to be something in there that says Trump was at the house sipping on a Diet Coke, and there was a big, gala ball party that night, and Trump was there. And maybe one of the.
So,
there's going to be something in there that's
How are you
embarrassing.
going to handle? How are you going to handle that if it is that he has slept with these girls?
Just like I told you, if anybody's under the age of consent, I wouldn't support him anymore. And if they're of consent age, I would say, geez, what was he thinking?
So if we find out he slept with 16 and 17-year-olds, you wouldn't want him impeached and removed.
Well, they couldn't do that to begin with, even if it was
I think they could.
well,
I'm
impeachable.
asking you. Would you want
Yeah.
the president of the United States, if it is shown in this that he had relations with 16 and 17-year-old girls, underage girls, would you want him impeached and removed?
No, if they're 16 and 17, no. Anything other than that, yes. And for impeachment, I believe you have to commit the crimes while you're the president. You can't just say, well, this guy, we don't like him for what he did in the early 2000s. Now, if they prove that he covered this up and it's like a Watergate kind of a thing, then yes, then you can impeach and remove him. But again, they're probably going to do it regardless of what I say anyways. But the chances of him actually having those kind of relations with girls like that are very slim in my mind. But again, he's going to get heat for it regardless if he knew what was going on or had an inclination. Again, of course, they were friends for years. I'm sure he had an inclination that Jeffrey was either getting massages from these girls. I mean, maybe he didn't know what was,
I
going
seen
on.
reports that right before it was at 17, after he got elected, that he had dinner with Epstein.
Well, that would all be documented. I mean, his White House schedule.
I mean, he said he hadn't talked to him in years, and he had a dinner with him.
Well, I mean, that's easily verifiable. The White House schedule.
I mean,
on there every
but
day.
I know, but I mean, it makes no sense to me. If Trump's going around saying this guy was a pervert, he was all this. Why are you having dinner with him when you're president?
But they were friends. They were friends.
But he said he's a pervert.
Well, he's saying that now.
Uh-huh.
Now, because that's just easy to
Well,
easy to gang up on him when he's dead.
Hold on, is he saying it now because the information's coming out, and
Yes.
the information wasn't coming out then because that means he knew he was a pervert then.
Yes,
was cool with it.
I've said that. Yes.
So we'll both agree that Trump knew he was a pervert and he was still hanging out with him.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, if you are hanging out with a man that you know is sexually abusing women, young girls, and
Well,
trafficking them, hold
Pervert.
on.
Mhm.
We know him. We know he's our friend. We are very good friends. Okay, you know he's doing it. I know he's doing it, and you do nothing. You don't help them girls. You don't alert the police. You don't do nothing. What should we do to you?
I don't know that. I guess the law would have to decide that.
Should we
Um,
impeach and remove?
Again, I think for impeach remove, you have to have crimes while he's the president. That's my view.
Don't you think?
um,
Don't you think trafficking young girls is a crime?
Yes, it is.
Even 16 to 17?
Trafficking is a crime. Yes. Trafficking 18 and 19-year-olds.
16 and 17 years old.
Yes, trafficking is a crime.
So
Just like
Trump slept with 16 and 17-year-old girls that were trafficked, he should be
Yes.
impeached and removed.
yes,
Even
if they were
that's the age
trafficked,
of
yes.
consent.
Yes, if they were trafficked, yes. Yes. Because then you're complicit in the crime. You're a buyer at that point. You're
But you
a
don't. But in a regular situation, if she's 16 or 17, you have no problem.
it's weird as fuck, and I wouldn't do it myself. But you can fact check me if you'd like. There's a lot of states in this country where it's of consent. It's weird, it's creepy, but it's I guess it's legal. I know a lot of the Midwest states are, and I believe in Florida too. But yeah, I follow those laws to a T because again, there's people that mature earlier. But I feel like people are so inclined to believe that there's junior high girls over there that again, I don't even, do you know any of the age of these girls that were the survivors when this stuff was going on? I don't even know.
I mean, they were young. I mean, they're all grown women now. They were
Well, I know,
young when
I'm
it
just
was
saying,
going on.
There's different again.
The Katie Johnson one. I watched her interview. She did look like Ivanka when she was little, and
How old was
apparently
she?
Trump told her that she was 13.
Okay, well then that would be disqualifying. I mean, there are differences in morality. You see these horrendous people with 3-year-olds and then there's 9-year-olds, and then there's 13-year-olds, and then there's people that are right up on the limit. I mean, there is a difference. It might sound, yeah, but I truly believe that there is a difference in the morality of
You're
it.
still a predator, regardless of the age. You're still a predator. Like if
That could be.
you're going after a young girl and you're a significantly older male. You know,
Yeah, it's weird.
and you know these girls, especially if you know these girls are being trafficked. You know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not weird.
Definitely.
It's not weird. It's illegal. It's
Well,
disgusting.
that's why you have
Okay,
to look at
it's
this. That's why you have
it's
to look at the state.
illegal and it's disgusting. And
Mhm.
Donald Trump, as of in 2017, was still having dinner with this man who he's calling a pervert.
Correct. Yeah,
I want to
not a
know
good look.
why was the president of the United States still he was our president still having relations with a pervert now that he says is a pervert that was harming this many girls.
Well, they were friends, and he must have liked hanging out with them. It's not a good look. That's for sure.
Doesn't this show us that Trump has horrendous behavior, judgment?
There's been some things that are questionable. Now, is that confirmed that he was having dinner in 2017? Is that
Yeah,
like, you know,
17.
there are
It's
photos
in.
and stuff?
They were at a dinner. Somebody said a Thanksgiving dinner. They were
usually
still
have
they
those
were
at the White
still
House.
they were still talking to one another in 2017.
Yeah, well, that's uh, definitely concerning. Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's really nothing I can say to that. I mean, a lot of people were associating with him at the time. You know, they really bringing Trump up because he was, I guess, the most famous one of them. But remember, the guy had all kinds of friends. It's the same thing. Is the pool boy complicit? Is the guy who goes and cleans the pool? Is the 7-Eleven manager
Well, if
that
you're the
noticed?
neighbor and you know what's going on and you just keep your mouth shut because they're rich, you're just as bad, bro. I'd lock your ass up and show you away too.
Yeah, but again, there's so
I mean,
many.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm struggling talking to you right now because, like you saying, like 16 and 17. Like I got a 9-year-old. I got a 23-year-old. I got 2 girls, and I would break a motherfucker in half if I caught some 50-year-old man trying to get up on my girl. I would. I don't give a fuck.
You should if they're 9 years old.
I don't give a fuck if the state of consent is 17. I'm breaking the motherfucker in half. I don't give a fuck how much money he's got. I'm breaking the motherfucker in half.
Now you're saying that a couple months difference, and you just be, oh yeah, it's cool. Of course, you don't want your 18-year-old daughter dating a 50-year-old. It's fucking weird. I don't know. You might be cool with it, you know, later on, but it doesn't sound like you are. I mean, most dads wouldn't. I mean, I'm not a dad, but I mean, I don't want my 18-year-old daughter dating a 50-year-old. It's fucking weird.
Oh yeah, but it's weird, but you still would vote. You still would vote for Trump, like you said earlier, if he was occasionally banging a 17-year-old.
Yes.
And see,
Obviously-
I find out. How can you say it's weird, but then you said, "Hey, it's
Because-
okay if I."
Because it's unique with Trump. As long as it's not something like out of like horrendous, like a 13-year-old, 9-year-old, 14-year-old.
I want to ask the audience something real quick. The Trump supporters always say that we Democrats have TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. Do you believe that this man has Trump derangement syndrome where he is excusing away horrendous behavior because it's Trump? I ask you guys in the audience, do you think that he has something deranged inside of him with Trump that he's excusing away horrendous behavior?
Well, I mean, look at yesterday when he threatened to unalive the senators. What am I supposed to say about that? Oh, he's just joking. We have to do it all the time. It's part of MAGA. You know, we're in this. You can't just. I mean, there's shit all the time.
What do you mean it's part of MAGA? Is violence part of MAGA?
No, defending Trump is part of MAGA. You know how hard these conversations are? It's not easy. It's, when people are hitting, oh, well, why do you like Biden? Well, he's an old, dirtbag. Well, he's still a good person. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, well, why did your president say that these senators should be hung? Well, I don't know. He's just joking. I mean, it's hard. It's not easy. You understand? It's sometimes it's not easy.
What's up, Gen X? You talking shit to me?
No, I'm not talking shit to you. I'm just saying
You want me to bring you up? I'm not scared of you. Come on.
You are full of shit.
I am? How am I full of shit?
Yeah, you're 100% full of shit.
How am I full of shit? See proof of what?
No, I said let's see some receipts. I didn't say
Receipts
proof,
of what? Receipts
Whatever
of what?
you're talking about, dude. That Trump's doing this and Trump's doing that.
In 2017, he still had relationships with Epstein. They had dinner together. It's documented.
And he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago.
No. He was
kicked him out of
president.
Mar-a-Lago.
Was he
Yes,
president in 20? Sir, was he president in 2017? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yes. So he couldn't have fucking kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago if he was fucking president. In 2017, he tried to say he kicked him out years and years and years ago. He was president in 2017, and then he got locked up in 2019, 2 years after Trump became fucking president. You gonna come up here talking shit to me? You better get your fucking ducks in a row. Fucking talking shit to me.
No, I got my ducks in a row.
No, you don't. This is the fucking problem with you Trump supporters. You don't know a fucking thing about this guy. This guy's a fucking pervert. He's been a pervert the whole time, and you're still up here fucking trying to protect his ass.
Well, how's he a pervert? Explain to
Oh
me.
my God, have you not heard anything I've been saying? Have you not heard the recordings of that man when literally said, "Hey, what do you have in common with your daughter? Sex. Hey, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be banging her." Who the fuck says that? Would you be okay? Would you be okay with it? I'm gonna ask you, Gen X. Hey, Gen X. Would you be okay with a man telling you right at a cookout, "Oh, if my daughter wasn't mine, I'd be banging her"? How would you feel about that?
He never said that, number one.
Yes, he fucking did.
Number two,
Oh my
you're
God. I'm
disgusting
finding
human
it.
being.
Oh my God.
And
I'm finding it.
let's see the receipts. Now, I see it.
All right,
There's-
listen.
I've got Google
If
too.
Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
Oh, it's so weird. Stop. You know what? You are sick.
I know, isn't it terrible?
Well, you're known for saying
Is that
outrageous
terrible?
things,
weird.
Mr.
Just like
Trump.
Who are you, Woody Allen?
We want to know a little bit more about you guys. So we play this game here. It's called Fave 5. I'll ask the question. Ivanka, you answer first, and then Dad, you answer also.
This is tough.
Okay, Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that. If he
What? Want some fucking proof? Let me guess. You never heard that?
I've heard it many a time.
Oh, you fucking told me you didn't hear. You wanted the fucking proof. I just fucking gave you the fucking proof, and you said it didn't exist. Right there it was. Right there it was. Is that normal behavior? Gen X? Is that normal behavior for a man? Huh? Is it normal behavior?
Pathetic.
Is it normal behavior? Is it normal behavior, Gen X?
Yeah, I would
That's
say
normal? What would your wife say to you if you said, if our daughter wasn't our daughter, I'd be banging her? What would your fucking wife say to you?
It's funny how you cut it out right at the
I didn't
fucking end.
fucking cut anything out. That's the fucking play, bro. That's the
The
clip.
fuck if you didn't
You stupid.
play the whole thing.
Listen to it again.
Ivanka weren't my
Play
daughter,
the whole
perhaps I'd be
thing.
dating.
Shut up!
Play the
If
whole
Ivanka
thing.
weren't my daughter,
Shut
perhaps
up!
I'd be dating her. You know, if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
Oh, it's so weird. Stop. You know what? You are sick. Yeah.
What? You didn't hear it again?
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
Oh, it's so weird. Stop. You know what? You are sick.
Isn't it terrible?
Well, you're known for saying
Is that
outrageous things, Mr. Trump. Who are you, Woody Allen?
Yeah, Woody Allen.
About you guys, so we play this game here. It's called Fave 5. I'll ask the question. Ivanka, you answer first, and then Dad, you answer
funny how you
also.
just play that
Okay,
one
Ivanka,
little part,
what's the favorite
and
thing
you don't
you
let
have
the
in
rest of it go.
It's what else is there? He said if she wasn't my daughter, I would be dating her.
And
He's fucking fantasizing about his own fucking daughter. Are you fucking
because
whacked?
You know what's in his head. Oh,
He
that's
fucking
great.
said
Now
it,
you're
Gene
a fucking
X.
mind reader.
Oh my
Now you're a
god!
fucking mind reader. Thank you, Swami. You're a fucking mind reader.
Oh, listen to this. Listen to this.
She does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know.
Okay, Ivanka, what's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Really?
If I weren't happily married and, you know, her father.
My daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
By the way, your daughter,
She's beautiful.
can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous.
It's
She's tall.
unbelievable.
She's almost 6
You
feet.
going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. She does.
Do you hear that?
And
And what the fuck? Oh my god! You
Rudy,
fucking
he had a
Trump-
bunch of beauty pageants.
Oh my
he was
god!
a beauty
You fucking
pageant.
Trump supporters, bro. You fucking Trump supporter. You're gonna make me fucking wig the fuck out, man.
you people are fucking nuts.
No, fuck you, man. You fucking morally bankrupt piece of shit.
No, fuck you, you
No,
fucking.
fuck you, bitch. That's what you are. You probably on some fucking list somewhere. Fucking weirdo. Fucking get the fuck out of here, you fucking piece of shit. Stay the fuck away from girls, you fucking creep. Fucking sick fucks. Oh my god. Fucking creeps. You hear him saying, and what? There ain't nothing wrong with that. I think I'm done talking your fucking ass too. Yeah, I think you're fucking creepy too. I feel like I need to take a fucking shower after talking to some of these fucks. Jesus Christ. No wonder. No. Oh my God. Am I the only one fucking hearing this shit? Do you guys hear this fucking shit? Holy shit. No wonder so many young girls get abused in this fucking country. Damn, man, these motherfucking. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, about the blood fucking. Oh my God, Lord Jesus, help me. Oh my Lord.
Well, that was interesting, Rudy.
They want the full extent of him saying he wanted to bang his daughter.
You
How many
played it
times
3
I gotta play
times.
it for you? How many
3
times I gotta
times.
play it for you?
And that last one, the last one that you played, where he's going up the escalator.
Yeah, she
Forgot
was
to
like,
mention she was a
she-
10-year-old girl.
Yeah,
10
I didn't
years
get
old.
to that. I'm sorry. The one guy, I'm telling you, I was fighting everything. I was just trying to ask a different question. I see how far you're gonna go. And my skin is crawling. Like, bro, you know this. You know it's okay for this dude to do this. You still vote for this? And that tells me, okay, you're okay with it there. That means, hey, if she's 13, 14 years old, that means you're going to be okay with it, bro. Don't fucking play it. Don't play it with me. And it's a problem. If you a man and you never had children, or you never had a beautiful niece, or you never had children around you that you love, then you don't want to protect young girls. And you would go vote for somebody that's trying to clap on a young girl like that? What's wrong with people, man? You know what I mean?
No, I mean, everything you're saying, I agree with.
I'm so angry right now. I'm trying to keep my shit together. I'm just unbelievable, bro.
You can't keep your shit together with that. You can't. After all these years, they're still in denial about what he's really about and who he really is.
If you're Republican, you let me know. You put R in the comments, let me know. If you guys can do me a huge favor, because we're talking serious topics in here, you guys please tap the screen, share the live. And if you want to help me reach my fucked up goal, I'd appreciate it. If you want to support the program directly, that information's in my bio. Jim Powell. All right, Jim Powell, are you in? Let's see, are you in? Jim Powell. Jim Powell, where are you at? You got a request, Jim Powell. I don't see you. Come on, Republicans. Big. All right, looking for Big. Where you at, Big? I'm not seeing you. You guys got a request. I'm not giving you my energy. I'm not giving Sherry. Whoa. I can understand the Trump supporting woman. You don't want to come up and defend that shit. I don't blame you. I'm telling you, man, it's some fucked up shit, man. I ain't ever heard that. I mean, it's just crazy as shit, man. How do you?
Of a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Imagine hearing that and go, I got to hear the full extent of what he just said. Bitch, he done said it. He likes her. He says this. I like her figure. When I look at my baby girl who's 9 and I look at my older daughter, I don't ever look at my daughters in a sexual way. As a father, you are supposed to protect your girls and make sure you don't look at your girls in some fucking perverted way. And if you're such a morally bankrupt human being that you would hear this shit and then you would walk up in there just to own the lib, to vote for that shit, and then you wonder, oh my God, years later he's on a list. Oh my God, he could have harmed young girls, and then you want to sit here and go, oh, there's no way. Fucking wake up. Wake up. I'm telling you what. Easy, P. I'm so fucking triggered right now, it's not even funny.
I was like that all day yesterday.
It's so crazy, man. I guess I'm just going to start bringing them up. I don't know which. I'm crashing out. I am fucking crashing out. I hope I got full coverage insurance. Fucking crashing out. Keep requesting them. Keep bringing them up. All right, let's see here. Let's go with Doug. Did we solve the Bubba mystery? But I mean, we can see why he's into it. Did you see him with Mondani today?
No, I missed it. I did not see the meeting at the White House.
They were one of the most unique things I've ever seen.
I've read about it, though. Apparently he was kind of praising Mondani, it sounded like.
What's up, Doug?
Hey, Rudy. How you been doing? Good to see you. Thanks for having me up.
No problem. How are you? Did you listen to these conversations?
From the meeting? Yeah, I heard some of it, a little bit of it.
How do you feel about that?
I don't mind either one of them meeting together. I think communication's great. It's perfectly fine with me. Met with him. I have nothing against Mondani, Trump.
No. I was talking. No, man. I was talking about the. Are you Republican? I can't remember.
I pretty much in the middle. I don't really care for either side. So.
Did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't.
What I was asking is, how do you feel about all these guys condoning that dude said he wouldn't mind if Trump was occasionally banging a 17-year-old, he'd still vote for him for president. How's that when you hear shit like that?
I was commenting about how fucked up that was. He was saying all that stuff. That is messed up, man. Totally messed up. Anybody, I mean, if you're a supporter of a person who does that, How could you go back and support them if you actually are a law-abiding American citizen? If you have kids, a daughter, I mean, it's just sick, completely sick. You know, I couldn't believe this dude was actually saying this stuff openly like that either.
I know.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'll tell you what's really bad. We elect these people. We've elected them for years. They've been covering for S trafficking people. I mean, how sick is this? I mean, it's just demoralizing what this country's turned into. That they're doing all this stuff. These are the people running our country. You know?
I know, Mikey. He meant it, man. That dude was serious, bro. And then the other older gentleman come up here. You can play the clip for him, and he just. I'm convinced that in these files they can come out right. You can catch Trump in mid-stroke doing something bad right there, 4K, and these guys and gals will excuse it away and find a way to say it's okay.
Yes.
So like that dude, they'll go to some court or some law in that state that says, oh, they can be a bride. They can be okay. I mean, seriously, anything. And that guy had to pause when I asked him, who do you love more, Trump or the country? He fucking paused for the longest time to answer that.
These files, once they come out, there's a couple of different things going on here. Trump's obviously about himself, but he's also protecting people bigger than him in the world out there also. And they're also trying to keep the download, the relationship between Epstein and the Mossad in Israel, CIA, all that too. And also they don't want it released because they lose their blackmail. You know, if you don't have this, how are you going to blackmail these people going forward?
What does Israel got to do with this? You think
Epstein's relationship with Israel?
What does that got?
That's one of the things they don't want released out. So directly involved he was with the CIA. That sort of thing.
There's always some side thing. Blame the Jew.
That's part
always
of it.
got to blame the Jew in here, bro.
I'm not blaming anything. It's just that's part of it.
Always a Jew. Every time anything bad happened, someone always got to blame the Jew.
I didn't say blame it for anything. That's part of what the protection of these files are.
Okay. Well, I appreciate coming up, Doug.
I'm speechless. I don't get that.
I don't like that. I don't like that. That shit makes me uncomfortable. Just so everybody knows, I love Jewish people. It's a safe place for Jewish people. I don't do that. I don't do no Jew hate shit here. If you don't like Jew people and you want to make up shit against them, you go somewhere else. I'm not doing that.
I honestly don't think he was doing anything saying
It makes me
hateful.
uncomfortable.
No, I get it. I get
I don't
it.
like it.
That relationship with the CIA. I'm just like, wait, you really think like I've heard people try to describe the situation with these women that were children at the time because they were all under the age of 18 were honeypots. I'm like, these are children you're talking about. And you're saying that they're being honeypots as children? I'm like, are you like? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get where these people get this stuff from. It's crazy.
If you're a Republican, you want to come up and talk about this, what we've been talking about. We can talk about this meeting. We can talk about the files. Your guy today was really out of, truthfully, he was quite different to watch Trump. Trump was actually presidential today or yesterday, watching him interact with Mondani. It makes you wonder what could have happened with this guy if he wasn't a psychopath. Because truthfully, if you watch him today and then you watch him yesterday, he was threatening to unalive sitting members of Congress because he told members of our military they don't have to. Come on, man. Well, it didn't take long, right? I got. Let's see here. Didn't take long. Getting restricted. So we'll watch the numbers crash.
Did it tell you for what? No.
I think it's in line with I don't know. It says because the primary direct, they're telling me I'm directing people off the app. What? Did I tell anybody to go anywhere?
No.
I'll probably lose. I lose every time. If they do, I'm just gonna just be done. But better research that you're defending Islam in favor of women's rights. What are you talking about?
What?
Defending Islam? I have no idea. Yeah, it'll completely drop. We were I think we got up to like 6 or 7, I think.
Yeah.
And
When I came in, you were at 673.
yeah, every time I used to have big lives all the time, and this is what happens every time I start reaching up high. It happened to me 4 times already. Let's see here.
Did you hear the news of who's resigning in January?
Marge. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting, huh?
It is. What's up, Angus?
Hey, how's it going, Rudy?
So what am I wrong about, Angus?
Well, for one, you said he was going to unalive senators. That's not true.
He did. He said he wanted to. He said they were
He said
committing
what?
He said they should be because they instructed the military not to follow his orders.
Well, technically they were saying, you're obligated to defy unlawful orders. That's all they were. They were just reminding service members of their oaths that we took.
Don't the service members already know their oath?
Oh, yeah, we do. Even when we get out, we still honor our oath.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's wrong with other veterans reminding them to honor their oath, which means we're obligated to defy unlawful orders.
Right.
Mhm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So apparently Trump didn't like that and wants to unalive.
Sedition, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fitting, but it says sedition.
Mutiny and sedition, right?
Yeah.
He thinks that was seditious behavior, reminding
That
service
be
members
like
of their
Article
oath.
94, is that correct?
What?
Article 94, is that correct?
Article 94 of what?
Look it up. Article 94.
Of what? The Constitution? What? Like, what do you, what specifically Article 94 of what?
USMJ.
Oh, UCMJ.
UCMJ, yes.
Okay. Well, did you serve, sir?
No, I did not.
Okay. I did. Okay.
Okay, then you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I
then,
do.
right?
I do because yes, UCMJ breaks it
Can,
down.
can you state it for us?
No, I don't know it word for word.
Oh, so you don't know?
I don't know the Uniform Code of Military. Do you know how much is involved in the Uniform Code of Military Justice?
Well, there's quite a bit, but you
Yeah,
said you
exactly.
did know that you
I don't know.
served,
I don't
right?
know every article and every policy under UCMJ word for
Well,
word.
I
No,
asked you if you knew, and you said yes, you knew.
I know
So
what the
did
Uniform
you
Code
or
of
did you
Military
not?
Justice is. Yes, sir. Do I know that was specific article word for word? No, nobody does. Nobody's memorized it.
Okay, well, maybe you ought to look it up.
I
And you'll
don't
know
need
what
to
Trump was
because I
talking about.
understand my oath, and per the Uniform Code of Military Justice, if a order is unlawful, we are obligated to defy it.
Well, before
Anything
you
that
jump
goes
to
against the
conclusions,
Constitution, that is a criminal activity, I can't remember right now because I'm very tired, which
well,
is in the
before you
uniform,
jump to
means that it is
conclusions,
an
you should go read
unlawful
it.
order. But I love it. I love how civilians are telling me about my oath and about the Uniform Code of Military Justice that
Now, wait a
I had to
minute.
follow
I
when I
asked you
wore
if
my
you
Army
knew,
uniform.
and you said you knew.
I don't know
So
it
I'm
word
going to
for
ask you
word,
again. Do you know?
and I said yes.
Okay,
But to
then tell
repeat
us
it
what
word
it
for
is.
word, no.
Okay, then you don't know.
Yes, I do know, since I basically was drilled into me on a daily basis of certain
Look,
things that we were
you
trained
either
on,
know
and
it
one of them
or you
was
don't
about
know it.
about defying unlawful orders. But go ahead and tell me my training, sir, since you didn't wear the uniform and I did.
Either you do know it or you
I
don't.
just told you I did.
Okay, then tell it to us.
I just did. I literally just explained it to you.
You did not
I
explain
did too, sir.
Look it up and read it and tell us how
I don't
Trump
have
was
my
wrong
other
in what
device
he
in
said.
front of me right now to look it up, sir. But if you do, why don't you look it up?
Already looked it up.
Oh,
Well, then
okay.
tell us. What's the point? Back and
No.
forth. Just
Oh,
tell
he's
us.
trying to get
telling
me
you.
on a gotcha, probably trying to think, oh, well, you really didn't serve. You're stolen
No,
valor.
that's hey.
Hey, I deal with you
Look,
MAGAs every
look,
day.
You served.
Yes, I
okay,
absolutely
give you
did.
credit
United
for
States
that.
Army.
I have nothing against you for serving.
Clearly,
I
you seem to
appreciate
do.
you serving. Thank you for your service.
You know what? At this
But
point,
don't
you can
come.
keep your fake gratitude.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
So, Angus, what do you think's going to come out when these files come out? You think your guy's cooked?
Nope. I don't think he did anything wrong.
No.
Nothing. Why would he try so hard? Why would he try so hard to prevent them from coming out?
He signed it, didn't he?
He could have signed it months ago.
So could have Joe Biden, right?
Not when there were still cases going on.
At the end of the year, there was no cases going on. Joe Biden could have signed it, and he would have signed it if he had Trump. He would have signed it.
No, actually, Ghislaine Maxwell's cases were still under appeal.
Until when?
Till October 2025. She lost her final appeal.
Wrong.
No, absolutely
Look it up.
correct. I did.
No.
I
It was
did.
2024.
Yeah, no.
In
Her
September
final appeal was
2024.
denied October 2025.
Yes.
I know it because I looked it up.
Hey guys, I won my appeal. You guys tap the screen, share the live. All right. I can't
Oh, and
believe it.
Rudy, you said that Trump was having Thanksgiving dinner with
2017.
Epstein in 2017. That's false.
That's
Look
not
at it
false.
yourself.
That's not false. That's documented.
Hey,
It's
I encourage
documented.
everybody on this panel right now to look it up. It's false.
No, it's actually Rudy's
It's a
correct.
false
I'm
statement,
telling you the truth.
and you know it.
I'm telling you the truth.
No,
It's
you're not.
documented. Yes, I am.
Yes,
Prove
It
it.
was
Show me the
documented in the
document.
emails that
Show
were
me
just
the
released.
document.
Yes.
Show
what-
me the document,
The
please.
the documents
Show me that document.
that the House committee released a few days ago, not even a week now. That's where it's documented.
Show me the
Go.
document.
No. See, we're not doing the work for you, Angus.
I did the work.
The
I'm
House
telling you,
which
I could
which
not
committee
find
was it?
If
The
you can
Oversight
find it,
Committee.
I'll eat
The
my
Oversight
words.
Committee released thousands of documents. You can go look at them yourself. Like Rudy and I
did
have
look for
to
it.
know that one of those emails did contain that information that they had Thanksgiving together in 2017.
Hey, I'm sorry you're all in your feelings.
I'm not in my
That did not
feelings.
happen.
Why is it a man when a woman speaks with an assertive voice, all of a sudden we're in our feelings? But if a man does it, you're being, that's okay. It's fine. But when a woman does, I'm in my feelings. What's the matter? Does you can't handle an assertive woman?
Doesn't bother me any. I'm just
Clearly it
telling you.
does, because
The
according to you, I'm
information
in
is
all my
out.
feelings.
Hey, if the information is out there, show
Right.
it. Make me eat my words.
Sir, it's called Google.
I promise you can.
And I'll even help you out. Go open Google and type in the search bar Trump
Nope.
Epstein Thanksgiving 2017.
Rudy's got a second device right there by him. He can show it.
Well, go get yours and do it yourself. I don't know. When do we become your personal secretaries or
Only have one
researchers?
device.
Oh, well, I guess when you're off the live, you can look it up.
I looked it up.
Right.
It's not
Okay.
there.
Yes, it is.
Well, you can say yes, it is, but it's not.
Well,
I encourage everybody on this panel to go look it up.
already have, sir. I don't know how many times I have to repeat it. Already have. Just like I knew
So
Ghislaine
have I.
just like Ghislaine Maxwell's appeals, she exhausted her appeals in her last one, October 2025.
September 24.
No, October 2025.
Nope.
Her final denial came down on her appeals.
Now, when was this?
October 2025.
October of 2025.
Her final
Okay,
appeal
if
was
that's the
denied.
if that's the case, that maybe that's why Trump couldn't release the files then, right?
All he had to do was say that.
No, right? Is that right?
I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
but
was
Angus,
wrong.
if we're being real about something, Donald Trump has, you can't deny this. Him and the Republicans have fought tooth and nail not to release it.
Wait,
They
that
have.
was October of 2025.
I know, but let's
and
stop.
What
Stop.
month is this?
Stop it. I need you to stay
no,
on
stop.
focus here.
Stop. What month is this?
November, almost December.
Of what?
Angus,
what?
then all Trump had to say back in February is there's still one case that's still being appealed, and those files still cannot be released until the final appeal decision is made. That's all he had to
Then
say.
why are you asking me this?
I'm not
Why?
asking you anything. You're the
Why
one
would
that's
Rudy
been
ask
asking.
me
Oh my
this?
God, it's like a circular argument. It's like, I mean, like you're the one that may ask the
You
questions.
can't win
We're
on
giving
this
you
because you
answers,
know
and you don't like
you're
the
wrong.
answers, Angus. What's the problem? If all Trump had to say was there's still ongoing litigation,
Hey, all you got to
and he
do is
didn't.
get
He
your
hasn't
facts
done it.
straight.
He
That's
first
it.
came
That's
into
all you
office
gotta
saying
do.
he was going to release the
And if you
files.
can't-
Then they
if you
release
can't
a
put out the
binder
facts, don't
in
put out false
February of things
information.
that are already been publicly released. And then from February until when? It went from we can't release the files to, oh wait, there's no list. Then let's stop talking about the files.
How could they release the
all of a
list
sudden,
if it
let's
was
release
still
the
under
files.
investigation?
I know the simple thing is, bro. Look. My thing is, Trump and the Republicans have done everything for it not to come out. Okay, now he signed it, and now it's law. My thing is are you going to accept it when it comes out? Will you be able to accept it if it shows your guy's a pervert?
Hey, I'm not talking hypotheticals here. When you show me the evidence, then we'll discuss it.
Well, I'm just saying, are you going to be able to handle it? Will you denounce
Are
it?
you going to be able to handle it? Rudy? It's the Democrats having the problem with it.
What am I going to have a problem with it?
Why didn't he release the files? What if he did this? What if he did that? It's not what if. Show us the proof, and then we can go from there.
Hopefully he gets them the hell out there. You know, he don't hold them back. I did hear he's going to try to do some bullshit investigation on Democrats so they don't have to release it, so they can say it's under investigation.
Wait a minute, Rudy. You heard or you know this to be a fact?
He told Pam
This is the
Bondi
problem.
my God.
to start
This is the problem.
investigating
Wait a minute.
Bill
Wait,
Clinton.
let me speak.
Yeah.
This is
Hillary
the problem
Clinton.
with the Democrats. I heard this. I heard that. I didn't go look it up. I just heard this from somebody.
No,
somewhere.
Angus, Trump himself told Pam Bondi, I think he put it in a Truth Social post, to start investigating Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Who were the other two? Now I can't remember. But literally told Pam Bondi to start investigating
all know
certain
Bill
people.
Clinton's guilty,
Okay, can I
right?
please finish a sentence? He actually told Pam Bondi to start investigations on certain Democrats. Okay. And Rudy's right. I think he's now going to use that as an excuse. Oh, well, we can't release these files because there's a pending investigation.
Well, now, you said a while ago the investigation just ended last month.
No, that
correct?
was for Ghislaine Maxwell, and her investigation ended once her trial started.
Could the files be released until Ghislaine's trials
Not
were
hers,
over?
not anything pertaining to her specific case. No.
Okay, was she in the files?
Oh my God.
Was she in the files?
Yes, because she was being
Okay.
tried on them. She had been charged.
Okay, then the files couldn't be released, right?
I'm sorry. Am I speaking German? Am I
Hey,
speaking German?
don't make fun of her, Angus.
Did I not
Don't do
just
it.
answer this?
I guess not. But you're not making any sense.
Oh my God, yes I am. The files that were specifically pertaining to her litigation, her court case, those specific files could not be released. No. But the Department of Justice has other files.
Such as?
We don't know because they're not telling us.
Well, then how you know they got other files?
Because
See,
they
that's
told
what
us
I
they
mean.
did.
We hear
Pam
this, we
Bondi
hear
literally
that,
told us in
but there's
February
no
she had the
facts.
files on her desk. She was going to go through them. Pam Bondi
Rudy,
said them
am I
herself
correct
in
in what I'm saying?
February.
What?
Or am I just full of it?
I'm reading
Am
on
I
something.
correct in what I'm saying, or am I just full of it?
You're not listening.
I am listening.
No, you're not. Because I literally explained to you how Pam Bondi said she had files in February. She's not the one she decided not to tell us what files she has.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand that.
I
part.
can't answer what
Now-
files if they don't tell us what files they still have.
So how can you release a file if you don't know what they have? Wait, let me.
It's not up to me to
let me
release
ask
them,
the
Agnes.
question. What?
It's not up to me to release them. It's up to the Department of Justice.
But they can't release them if someone's under investigation, correct?
So they need to tell us that. They're not even telling us that.
You already told us that they
To
were under
the file
investigation
specifically
until
pertaining
last
to
month.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh my God.
She's in the files. It would have to pertain to that, right?
I want to ask you something about. Hold on. I want to ask you something about Maxwell. Do you agree with the president and his administration moving Maxwell from the higher
Look,
security
I don't
prison?
know what that was about. I'm not getting
Wait,
into
hold on. Let
hypotheticals.
me finish. Quit interrupt me. Do you agree with the president and his administration moving a convicted sex trafficker from a high security prison to a medium security prison where they have puppies and dogs and come and pet them and shit? Do you agree with that?
Rudy, I do not know the circumstances behind that. How can I tell you I agree with it or I don't?
Well,
I don't
it
know
happened.
the
It happened. So do you
circumstances of it.
agree? Do you agree with a sex trafficker getting moved from a high security prison to a medium, basically just like a very minimum security? This lady
Rudy, I
tricked.
don't
This
agree
lady.
with
This
nothing that woman gets. I think she ought to be hung up by the neck.
So why did Trump do that?
I have no idea. That's what I told you. I don't know the reason behind it.
And does
Do
it seem maybe when she made the statement that Trump never was inappropriate with anybody in front of her, does it seem like maybe she was benefiting from the treatment that Trump had given her and moved her from a higher security prison to a lesser one and made her life better? And then she made that
Is this
statement.
another hypothetical?
No,
Rudy,
no, this is
that
this
you're
is
just
legit.
manufacturing
Hold on.
up in your
When she
mind?
got moved, what was his lawyer? His lawyer sat down with him. She got moved to the lesser security place, and she said that Trump, quote unquote, never hurt anybody in front. He was a complete gentleman, right? So
you can't take
why-
that as the truth, right?
Well,
You have to manufacture something else up.
Blanche, thank you, Mikey. Would it not benefit her to be moved from a higher security prison where you're doing 20 years to a lesser one if she lied? Yes or no?
Now, can I ask you the same question?
I
Would
want
it
you,
not
I want you to
benefit
answer my question.
No, I cannot answer a hypothetical question.
So it
That's
wouldn't
why I
benefit. Hold
asked
on,
the
it doesn't
fact. I
benefit
didn't
someone to
ask
lie to
for
get
a
some better
hypothetical.
treatment. If she lies, she gets better treatment. If she tells the truth, is she still in the higher security prison? I'll ask the audience. You won't ask audience. If Maxwell says Trump touched girls, young girls, is she in the lesser security prison, or is she still in the maximum security prison where she belongs? What do you guys think? You let me know, since Angus doesn't like answering honest questions.
Honest or hypothetical?
They're not hypothetical. Why would somebody get moved from a maximum security prison to a lesser security? Why? Why would they do that?
Is my answer factual or hypothetical, Rudy? I do not know the answer to that question. Do you know the answer to that question?
Do you want
that
the answer?
Just ask.
Do you want
I
the
want
answer?
the answer. Do you have it in fact where I can see it? Do you have
She's
that?
not in a maximum security
Do
prison.
you have that?
He literally, she's recorded as saying, ain't she on tape? Ain't she on tape saying this? I think she
Yeah,
did.
I think some
Is
of
it
those
on tape
the
that
Yes.
interview was
she
released.
lied? She
Hold
lied
on.
about what Donald Trump did? Is that on tape, Rudy? See, you can't prove what you're saying.
Oh my God, the Department of Justice interviewed her over a week period, and they released those interviews with her.
Can Rudy prove that she was moved to a
He's
lower,
going to.
lower
Yes, she
security
was.
prison?
She was originally incarcerated in Florida. And now
Show
she.
me the proof.
Oh my God! You again, Angus.
No, don't give
Maybe
me
listen,
hypotheticals.
okay?
Give me
Instead of
facts.
cutting me off, she
Give
was
me
originally when
facts,
she
and
was
I'll listen to
sentenced.
everything you
When
got
she
to
was
say.
sentenced, she was originally sent to a maximum security prison
Mhm.
in Florida. And what was 3 or 4 months ago, the Department of Justice moved her from Florida to a minimum security facility
All
in
right.
Texas.
Okay.
Hold on.
And during this time, she was interviewed
Do you
by
remember one way or the other whether
Hold on,
President
guys.
Trump
two
submitted a
attorneys.
letter for his 50th birthday?
I do not remember.
And,
I'm going to redo it.
do you remember one way or the other whether President Trump submitted a letter for his 50th birthday?
I do not remember.
And the article that references the letter talks about sounds like either a picture of a naked woman or something like that. Do you have any recollection of that?
I do not. Wait, no, I don't.
Do you remember asking President Trump to submit a letter for that?
I do not.
As an attorney, Ellie, how does that sound to you now that we could see this purported letter and drawing?
That's not going to help Donald Trump's case one bit here for a couple reasons. First of all, Ghislaine Maxwell is full of it. I mean, this is a woman who in that same interview said she did nothing wrong, committed no crime. Nobody else she knew of committed any crime except maybe Jeffrey Epstein. And she's openly campaigning for a pardon. Second of all, they're not going to be able, if this case ever gets to trial, and I doubt it will get that far, they can't just play that tape of Ghislaine Maxwell. That would be hearsay. You could never put that in front of a jury. They would have to actually call Ghislaine Maxwell to the stand, take her out of federal prison, march her up to the stand in district court in front of a jury and say to the jurors, you need to believe this person. That is not going to happen. So that's politics. That's not going to influence or help them in this legal case at all.
She literally, I'll find more of the recordings. She literally said he didn't touch anybody, he didn't do anything. And when she made these statements, she got out of the maximum security and put into this little lofty, nice place.
Okay.
So I'm not going to ask you again. Would she benefit from telling them what they want to hear?
Would she benefit?
Yeah.
From what? Is she still in prison, Rudy?
Oh, it's a lot different, Angus. Angus,
she's
you're
in a
talking about
five-star
maximum
hotel. I'm
security
sorry.
to a minimum security place where you're getting puppies and they come up and you get the pet. You're not petting a puppy in maximum security prison, Angus.
Okay, I'm just going to stay quiet on that one because you wouldn't like my answer, Rudy.
Well, no, we're here to answer. Give me an answer.
It wouldn't be a puppy she's petting, I promise you. It's probably not a puppy she's petting now.
What?
Well, she really is, because
No,
they
I'm
have
serious.
they
have they have puppies that come in there for like treatment or whatever.
for training to train service dogs.
Do you think she's any more protected in that minimum security than she was in that maximum security? I don't think so.
I'll ask the audience out there, guys. Do you think Maxwell benefited from her statements that Trump did not do anything wrong? Do you think she benefited from giving that information and Trump then moved her and gave her a more cushier place to stay? I mean,
I think she did.
Because if we're being honest, if she says, "Oh yeah, he was clapping so many cheeks in there. Oh yeah, he had a favorite one. It was her name. Blah blah blah." She's still a maximum. I'm gonna tell you that we never hear that recording if she says it. I'll go this. I think suddenly someone might have an accident. If I'm telling the truth.
Who would that be?
What do you mean? Who would that be? I'm saying that if Maxwell spoke the truth about what she saw, I don't think that she would be long for this earth.
So you think if somebody tells the truth on this deal, they won't be alive very long, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying, Rudy?
No, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, what about the girl that said Trump had nothing to do with any of it? She'd never seen Trump do anything, and she's dead now.
Yeah, she took her own life. It's really
She took her
sad.
own life.
Oh, it wasn't an accident.
No, it wasn't.
Well, she committed suicide, bro.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Huh?
Yeah.
She
what?
really did
No, she
commit
committed
suicide. Yeah.
Right.
She was in an accident about 2 months
So
before.
are you
and
saying
she's still
are you saying
recovering
this?
from it?
Are you saying that someone took her life because she said that no one? Why would they take her life and then let the book come out?
I didn't say that. You did, Rudy.
No.
You
I'm
said
saying-
that.
oh
Listen. Let's go back. You said if somebody tells the truth on this deal, they're going to wind up in an accident, right? Is that what you said?
I said Maxwell. If Maxwell told the truth on this, I think she would have an
backtrack
accident.
now, Rudy, don't backtrack.
He's not
I didn't. I
Angus.
fucking said that.
She
Angus,
just repeated what he
I
said.
literally said if Maxwell says the truth, I think she would have an accident. That's what I said, man.
And my question was to you: if someone tells the truth on this deal, then they're going to wind up in an accident, right? Is that what I said?
But you brought up her name specifically, and that lady took her own life, and then she had a book come
how
out.
do you know Maxwell won't take her own life?
Well, does she have a book coming out where it's already documented? You gotta understand something. This lady already had a book come out. It makes zero sense to take her life because her information's already released. You understand?
And
the whole
she-
point of taking someone's life is that the information's not out.
And there's court depositions by Virginia Guffrey stating the same things that are coming out in her book. It's already documented her
Oh,
testimony.
here it is. Here it is. This is another one.
I don't recall ever seeing him in his house, for instance. I actually never saw the president in any type of massage setting. I never witnessed the president in any inappropriate setting in any way. The president was never inappropriate with anybody. In the times that I was with him, he was a gentleman in all respects.
I mean, and then she gets moved to a nice, cushy little spot. I mean, hey, guess what? If this chick can hook me up and give me an alibi, guess what, girl? I'm gonna hook you up, man. You're gonna get puppies. You're gonna get the, chill out, no more hard stuff. I'm gonna make your life like perfect. And Trump has talked about pardoning her. Would it be if he gives this woman a pardon? Would you have a problem with that, Angus?
Wait, you said he talked about pardoning her? He said he would pardon her?
Yeah, he's talked about it.
When did he say he would pardon her?
I'll get it for you.
Okay.
I just seen it, actually.
Slightly different. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But maybe it's slightly different.
Mr. President, the president completely ruled out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell when you landed. Is that something you would ever consider, and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it. It's in the news about that aspect of it, but right now it would be inappropriate to talk about it. So,
Mr. President,
you're really different.
He didn't say no, did he, Angus?
But he didn't say
He didn't say no, Angus. He didn't say no. He didn't say
yes.
Angus. You know why he didn't? Angus. I want everybody to hear this. Angus, you know what that means, guys? Pay attention.
Rudy,
if he
don't
says
give me a hypothetical. Give me facts.
No, look.
Oh, yeah, right.
If he says no, guess Guess who's going to start singing? Guess who's going to start singing? Maxwell's. So he's got to keep her out there on a limb. He can't say, nope, I'm not going to give her a pardon. She's a trafficker. She did terrible things to women, little young girls. He can't say no. He's got to keep her punched up in this nice little pushy, fake little prison. That's not a prison.
So did he say yes? Did he say yes?
He didn't say no. He didn't say no,
Did he
Angus.
say yes?
He didn't say
I
no,
can.
Angus.
He said I can give her one.
Did he say yes?
Listen,
he
you
said
wanna
I
hear it?
can give her
Here,
one.
Let's listen again. This time, listen all the way through, Angus.
I already listened. I heard
Listen.
every word.
No, you didn't.
Maybe it's slightly different.
Mr. President, you completely rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell when you landed. Is that something you would ever consider, and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it. It's in the news about that aspect of it, but right now it would be inappropriate to talk about it. So,
Why would it be inappropriate to talk about it right now?
It's not.
Why would it be inappropriate to talk about it? Is it because is it because if he says no? No, why would it be inappropriate for him to say yes or no on a pardon for her? She's already doing 20 years in prison. What would make it inappropriate? Is it that if he says no, she's going to know she's not getting a pardon? So then she's like,
is this your hypothetical again?
Hey, you know what I'm doing? I'm giving you proof, bro. And this is MAGA time for you. This is MAGA time to put yourself in a pretzel. You don't want to hear this shit. This guy, he is holding out this pardon for her because if he says no, and she knows she's not getting it, she's gonna sing like a canary, buddy. She's gonna fucking sing, and then he's gonna be up a shit creek, bro. That's why he won't say no.
Oh,
Well,
that's
I ask you,
why.
Angus,
But she could-
Angus, should he pardon a woman that trafficked young girls? Yes
Are
or
you
no?
going to give me a chance to speak or no?
I don't know.
Okay, fair
I don't know.
enough.
I mean,
Yeah. Hey, you gonna answer my question?
Well, I can't because you won't give me a chance to speak.
Well, come on. Quit crying. Come on. Answer my question. Do you want him to pardon a woman that
he could say no and she could have an accident, right? So he could have said yes or no. I don't know the reason why he didn't, but he didn't. So don't give me a hypothetical.
Does it seem a little odd that he wouldn't say no? I'm not going to give a woman that trafficked young girls a pardon. Does it seem odd to you, Angus?
Everything seems odd to me. It seems odd to me that you're trying to convict the man with no evidence.
Man,
Does
you
that
Trump
seem
support.
odd to you?
Man, I hope one day I can get a following like this where people will just look at the truth and just go, man, you know what? I'm going the opposite way with this. Like he literally should have said, I am not pardoning this woman. She was convicted of trafficking young girls. She's exactly where she belongs. But you know why he can't say that? Because if he does, she knows she's not getting out. And he's screwed. So he has to keep it going
Not getting
along.
out anyway, Rudy.
Huh?
Ever.
What now?
She's never getting out.
Well, now compare it not to him. Not to him. He could have shot it down and said she's not getting out on my watch.
Did he say yes?
He didn't
No,
say
he
no.
didn't.
He didn't say no.
He didn't say yes.
He
he
did
said
not
I'm
say
allowed to give it
Angus,
to her.
Angus,
Okay,
Angus. You know,
okay.
you know,
He said
you
I'm
know,
allowed to
this
give
looks
her
bad,
one.
Angus.
Okay, he didn't say no, right?
He did not say no.
Is she out of jail?
She's in a much comfier prison.
Is she out of jail, Rudy?
She's in a much
No.
less secure, comfortable position than she was
You heard
a few months ago.
You heard the recording of her what she said. Yeah, she basically
hear
is. It's like very minimum security. And they said,
didn't she kind of repeat the same story that Virginia Guffey's told? Didn't she repeat that?
No, she didn't.
Oh, she
What
didn't.
what story from Virginia Guffey did she repeat?
That she never seen Trump do anything.
I don't think she said that.
Oh, she didn't.
Virginia Guffey said
Play it again,
for
Rudy.
herself.
Please, play that again.
But that does, just because Virginia Guffey was touched by Trump doesn't mean he touched other women. I mean,
but
that doesn't exonerate him just because she personally said that he never touched her.
Come out and said they never seen Trump do anything.
I don't remember Virginia Ghislaine Maxwell saying that.
So the one lady, unfortunate, terrible. She took her life. So that lady says, okay, hey, this person says he didn't touch. So you're trying to say that all the other people that Trump was around with Epstein, and this man has had a history of making the most awfulest comments about young girls and his own daughter. You don't think
Here
that
we
this
go with
man,
your hypotheticals again, Rudy.
and you love that word. You don't like the reality. Your guy looks shady as fuck. That's the truth. Your guy looks shady as
If
fuck.
you go with guys look shady as fuck, we can talk about that too. We can go down that road if you want.
Well, he does look shady.
Well, now I know you're a big Biden fan, right?
Oh,
you're a big Biden fan.
Here, I want everybody.
That's
This is
your
the
own
part,
words.
guys. This is part of the.
That
This is
is
part of the
your
program
own
where
words.
they deflect. This is where they deflect the Joe Biden, and they have to talk about Joe Biden, and they got to go to Joe Biden and get away from Trump because he don't want to talk about how Trump would not say, "I'm not pardoning this weirdo. I'm not doing this."
If you want to see somebody that looks shady as fuck, we can go down that road. We don't have to, but we can.
Well, you know what we're going to do though. We're going to continue to talk about the shady fucker that's the president.
Oh,
Joe Biden.
okay.
Joe Biden's not the president.
Hey, as long as you're giving me facts, I'm all in.
I've been
We
playing
have
it for
been
you.
giving facts.
I've been playing it for you. You're getting all a little antsy. Getting a
You
little
haven't
antsy there.
given me one fact.
Bullshit. I played that clip for you. You don't know what to take of that. I know it's fucked you up. You in your head, back of your MAGA brain, you're like, why didn't he say no?
Wrong.
Why don't he say no there?
Wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't say yes.
He didn't
He
say
said
no.
he was allowed to.
Why isn't she out of jail?
Why would a
then?
guy who's law and order,
'Cause
who brags
hasn't
about
given
being
her
the
the
law and
pardon
order
yet.
president, even consider pardoning a woman that trafficked young girls? Angus.
Who said he considered it? She's not out of jail.
Oh my God. Are you trying to say that what we just listened to?
You asked why isn't she out of jail, and I said because he hasn't given her a pardon yet. That's why she's still in jail.
So he didn't say yes,
Angus,
right? Is that right?
I gave you a fact.
Oh. So who's making fun of who?
I'm
hold on,
giving you
hold on,
back
listen
what
to-
you're.
listen
Okay,
to
Angus,
this.
listen,
This
hold
is
on,
really
Angus.
good. This is really good. This is Trump and his talking about getting asked about when are the transcripts of his lawyers and Maxwell's conversation going to be released. Listen to this.
Your deputy attorney general sat down with Ghislaine Maxwell for 9 hours. I'm just wondering when the American people get to hear what she said during that interview.
Well, I don't know because I haven't spoken about it, but he's a very talented guy, Todd Blanche, and a very straight shooter.
Yeah.
And I think he probably wanted to know, just to get a feeling of it, because we'd like to release everything, but we don't want people to get hurt that shouldn't be hurt.
Yeah.
And I would assume that was why he was there. I want to release everything. I just don't want people to get hurt.
Your deputy attorney general sat down.
Who would get hurt? Who's he trying to protect? Who the fuck don't get hurt?
Maybe it's the victims.
Who the fuck?
You think? But you guys don't care about the victims. You
Oh,
only care
don't
about
even go there
getting
because-
Trump.
Because
Let's get Trump.
don't give
Who-
us this
Hey,
this narrative
hey,
that you
you
believe
sit back and
you
listen
believe
to
the
a
victims,
Democratic
and then when we
rally.
give you the
I can
specific.
say one. Look, I can say one thing for Angus, man. He ought to hire you as a lawyer. He ought to, man, because like you will fucking argue until you got nothing left for him. You a real MAGA.
Yeah,
How
I
you
just
feel
want
about how you feel
facts.
about Marge? How you feel about Marge saying that she's stepping down because she don't like MAGA no more?
Marjorie Taylor Greene. The reason she's stepping down is because she's going to run for president, Bubba. 2028.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I unmuted? I didn't mean to laugh out loud like that.
I laugh quietly to myself. Even Marge is getting off the MAGA boat. She knows that. She knows it's like the Titanic. It's going down very strongly.
She's going to run, guys. I'm telling you.
Oh, she can run. She's not going to win.
I didn't say she would win.
So
I said
we don't,
she was
if she
gonna
runs,
run.
I mean, good. I hope she does run because she's just going to drive the Republican Party right back into the ground. So,
Well, hey,
if that's what you want representing your party, man, we're going to wipe the floor at Republicans.
with what? You don't even have a leader.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
Who have you got as a leader?
It is 2025. Why would we put somebody out there? We're
Hey,
focusing on the
you think
midterms
Because you don't have a leader.
because we're focusing on the
There is no
midterms
leader of the
because
Democratic
we're
I- you know,
focusing on the midterms.
I watched your so on called leader flirt today with a guy he called a communist. Not even last week. I watched your guy bring a known terrorist supporter to our White House from Syria.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sit
wait.
down. Oh, don't tell me about your leader. Your leader is as fucking corrupt as they come. Making
Can
all
you
these
show me a
billions of
fact where
dollars
he's
from
a
his
known
fucking Bitcoin,
terrorist?
tearing down our fucking White House, fucking taking all this money in. This fucking guy's so fucking corrupt. I'm telling you what, the most corrupt president in American history. I can't wait till we take the House and the Senate, because the first thing we're doing, Angus, we're taking the trash out. We're going to impeach and remove that motherfucker.
Rudy,
We're gonna
I
get
got
him.
news for you, buddy. You ain't taking nothing out.
We're going to impeach
We're
and
gonna
remove
be
his
in there
ass.
till 2032 and better.
You smoking dope. Drug test.
Just
Drug
smoked
test.
you is what I did.
You didn't smoke shit. I've been dog walking you the whole time.
You
This should
haven't
be-
dog
this-
walked shit.
This is a dog
You
park
couldn't
right
Yes,
now.
dog
has.
walk a dog with a leash.
What bullshit?
Well, cow shit too, but they don't brag about it.
Did you see where Mondani called your guy a straight fascist right to his face? It was really cool.
I didn't really care.
You didn't care? And Trump cheered him on and said, "Go ahead and call
I
me.
don't-
I know I
hey.
am."
Why do I care what Mondani says? That's your boy.
What do you mean? He's not my
what do you
boy.
mean?
I don't live in New York
That's
City.
all
It's
you
not my
Democrats
mayor.
I'm not a
That's the
Democrat,
ones that
Angus.
voted him in, right? It
So,
wasn't
yeah,
the Republican
you're
Party
a
that voted him.
lefty.
Huh?
You're a lefty. Come on.
Well, I'm starting to be one. Yeah.
You're
It's
coming
starting to grow
over.
on me.
Come on.
I mean, no, I'm not going to die. I've voted Democrat the last 3 elections, absolutely, but I've never been a registered Democrat in my life.
Oh, I think we got another. Oh, did we got another Republican? If there's, I thought that lady was Republican. Okay, I think this lady's Republican. She looks.
We don't need one. I can handle you guys by myself.
You need help, bro. What's up, Vicky? You
Plus a
Republican?
couple others if you want.
I wouldn't say I'm a Republican or a Democrat.
Are you? Or did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
She's
How you feeling about all this Epstein business?
Well, the fact is, I'd like to ask Sylvia a question. Sylvia, do you know what COG stands for?
Why are you needing to ask me this question, Vicky?
Because you were in the military.
Oh, then don't worry about it. Were you
What
in the
does
military?
COG stand
Were you
for?
in the military?
Yes. What does COG stand for?
What branch of service were you in, Vicky?
Air Force.
I
What
was
does
Army. What
COG
difference does it make?
Stand for?
I don't need to tell you what COG is.
Yes,
'Cause
you
if
do.
you're no, I don't. Because
Yes,
if you're
you
up here trying
do.
to,
What COG
if you're up here
stands
trying to
for.
question my service,
I'm
going
not
to tell you.
questioning it.
Then
I'm
I don't need to
asking you
answer
a
that
simple question that a military service member should know.
I don't need to answer you because that's literally
Oh,
why
you
I
don't
knew
need
why
to
you're
answer
asking
me.
that. You're up here trying to question
I'll
my
tell you
service.
what it means. I'll tell
Okay?
you what it means.
I don't
means
need to. I don't care what it
continuity
means.
of
I don't need to know
government.
because fuck you for coming up here and trying to question my service.
Did anybody question her service? Did I question her service?
The reason why you asked me that
No, I didn't.
question
I asked
was
her
to
a
challenge
question.
my
What
service.
COG stands
That's
for.
you're doing it to try to challenge my service.
Why
You're
would you
basically
challenge it?
insinuating
No, I'm
that
not.
I didn't serve.
One military
if I
member
don't
to
answer that
another.
question, you're going to try to say, well,
One
you didn't serve.
military
You're not a
member
veteran.
to
I play this
another.
fucking game every day with you MAGA voters.
What is it? 4 years
Okay?
you probably served?
All I'm
6
going to
years?
tell you is I have
4
a
years?
So what?
DD-214,
Hey, what's up,
sweetie
Vicky?
pie.
What's it matter how many years she served?
Well, she's sitting here saying I'm cutting her. I'm not criticizing her. I asked
Yes, she
her
is.
a
It,
simple.
it sounded a little
a-
condescending if she
no,
only served
a
4 or
very
6.
simple
How many years, Vicky, how many years
question.
you served?
22.
Cool, thank you.
I asked her a very simple military
And I
question.
gave you an answer.
No,
I don't
you
have
did
to
not.
answer you, Vicky.
No, you did not.
Yes,
ma'am.
I don't have to answer you, Vicky.
Why is
Because
it
the bottom
you
line
don't
is I
have to
have a
answer?
DD-214. I served. You don't
Why
fucking like
do you-
it? Tough
Why
shit.
do you not have to answer? If you
Because I don't
knew-
need to answer any of my service to you, Vicky.
If you knew what COG stood for.
I never said I didn't. What I said is I don't have to answer you.
Oh, that's nice. Well, we'll let the audience
Yes.
know. We'll let the
Uh-huh.
audience know what it stands for.
I don't need to answer you,
Okay,
Vicky.
Sylvia, then stop.
I'm not the one that started it, Vicky.
Well, okay, we'll
Don't
let
tell
the
me to
audience-
stop.
Okay, Vicky, this ain't gonna turn into a thing. You just come at Sylvia.
That's
Are you here
exactly.
to-
She's
are
been
you-
doing
are
it in the
you-
chat the whole
Are
time.
you here? Are you
Specifically
here to?
because-
Are you here to talk about Trump and what's going on? Or are you here to try to attack my friend?
I'm not here to attack your friend.
Yeah, you were asking
Clear,
some
no,
specific
Rudy,
questions.
excuse me. She is because
No,
she's
I'm
been
not.
doing this in the chat
You
for
know,
a good
she did it
15,
to Angus
20
too.
minutes.
Angus asked her a question about the 14th Amendment, and she did the
No,
same
he
thing.
didn't.
What?
He didn't ask me about the 14th Amendment.
Angus?
He never asked me about the 14th Amendment. We weren't even talking about the 14th Amendment.
What was we talking about?
Well, no, fuck,
Not
no,
the
I
14th
didn't hear-
Amendment.
I didn't hear shit about no 14th Amendment.
Angus asked her a question, or Article 14. Sorry, excuse me.
No, actually, he said Article 9. And sorry,
No,
I don't
I
know
actually
the I
said
don't know the
Article
fucking
94.
UCMJ word
94.
for word verbatim.
Well, the point is people that have not served in the military are not aware of what is actually taking place. And if they know what
What
a
do you mean?
COG,
What is taking place?
we have been under COG, which is a continuity of government, since 2017. Okay? Which means, and if anybody doesn't believe me, you can go on Facebook and you can look up Derek Johnson, Rattletrap, 1776 Nation. He'll lay it all out for you. We have been at war since 2017. Okay? Now, I can ask Sylvia this question too. She probably won't want to answer it. Biden, when you are at an inauguration, you receive a 21 gun salute. Do you know what Biden got?
What? There's never been a 21 gun salute at an inauguration.
What is there?
That is for fucking funerals, Vicky.
No, the
Yes.
three
Yes.
cannon volley is for
A 21 gun
funeral.
salute is played during a military service funeral, not an inauguration.
What is a 3 cannon volley?
What the fuck?
That is a military funeral.
No.
Look it up.
Excuse me, Vicky.
Look it
but I'm
up.
pretty sure I
Look
sat
up a
there
three-
and
look
I
up a
heard
3
and I
cannon
saw
volley.
the 21 gun salute
Look up a 3
in
cannon
my
volley.
husband's
Vicky,
honor the day I
Vicky,
buried him.
Look up
Vicky,
a
are
3
you?
cannon.
Okay?
Hold up, Vicky. Are you a QAnon?
Am I a what?
You heard me.
No,
You
I'm
heard
sorry,
me.
I didn't.
Are you Q? Are you QAnon?
There is no such thing as QAnon.
Are you? Are you a part of it?
No, I know my executive orders that Trump started putting in place in 2017. Okay? And if anybody would follow those executive orders, and that's why I'm telling you, Derek Johnson will place those in proper place, you would know exactly what is going on.
So this is on Facebook.
Well, he's on several sites. I'm just saying for most people, don't go to Rumble, Telegram, they go to Facebook. And so it's easier to find him there. but he can lay it all out for you exactly.
Oh, and what type of education this guy got?
He actually has a degree.
And what?
He actually,
In
from
what?
his articles and all that, he has it completely memorized.
Of what?
Do I?
What?
No, the UMCJ.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay.
You don't
What- and
believe
what
it?
is-
No,
what
I
does
don't
that
look
do?
it up. I don't, because the
What does
minute
that
you
do?
you mentioned
What
whatever
does that
this
do, though?
organization
Help me understand.
1776.
What does it do?
It will tell you that we have been at war since 2017. It's unconventional warfare. Okay, you know what? Y'all can laugh all you want.
I am.
All you want.
She didn't even know about Article 94.
Okay, holy shit. Now it's Article 94.
It's
Do you
always
guys
been
do you guys
Article-
have
No,
meetings
you
on
said
this shit?
Article 9.
No,
Angus,
it's called.
and now
it's
you've turned
instead
it
of
into
sitting
Article
on TikTok.
94.
Instead of sitting on TikTok,
Well,
bash
you're
one
sitting-
side or
you're
another.
sitting on
It's called
TikTok.
research.
The hell
It's
you
called
talking, Vicky?
research.
Well, you want to go sit on Facebook?
It's called research.
Oh, research.
Yes.
On,
I don't know nothing
on
about that,
Facebook.
Vicky.
No,
on Facebook.
I'm saying for people that don't want to do the research, there is a person who can lay it all out for you exactly what has taken place.
What,
There
when do you
was
get when
never
you
a
when you
Biden.
get what part of the program do you get beamed up to the mothership?
Why do you think Trump's hat says 45-47?
Because there's a reason because he wasn't because there's a guy in the middle. Oh, Joe Biden, the 46.
No. Trump
You mean
was
auto
president.
PM?
Trump was commander in chief during that time. Laugh all you want
Oh my
to.
God.
Laugh
So
all
he
you want
so
to.
he was
No.
responsible for the high inflation.
He had to teach the people. You can't
Oh
tell. You can't tell the people. You
Oh
must
my
show
God.
them.
Hold on,
You
wait,
cannot
I
tell
got
the
it,
people,
I gotta
you
get
must
this
show
Oh
nailed
my
down.
gosh, he's cute.
You just said he was commander in chief.
Yes, he was.
Oh, so then he's responsible for the
Angus, are you
Afghanistan
with
debacle
this?
withdrawal.
Angus, are
Thank
you with this? Huh? Where you at, Angus? Why you get quiet?
No.
This is your girl, Angus. You were cheering her on.
And during Trump's first term, he was the only president that started a task force against child sex trafficking. The only president.
No. Our
What?
government has had task force
The
combating
government is all
human
corrupt.
trafficking all along.
And all government's all
Trump didn't
corrupt.
just start
Is
government
it?
on both sides,
Vicky, I have a
Republicans
question.
and
Hold on.
Democrats, are
Is it still corrupt right now?
right now. They've pretty much all been taken away. You're watching actors. If you look them up on IMDb, they're all actors. Biden, the real Biden, ran on closing Gitmo. Have you searched Gitmo lately?
I mean, actually,
Bye,
Biden didn't run on
Vicky.
closing
I
Gitmo.
beamed your ass up to the mothership. Fucking see ya, you weirdo.
okay, I gotta say this, Rudy. The first time she asked me that question in the chat, now the way I answered her was right because she asked me, "Do you know what is a cog?" I go, "It's what clearly is in your mouth that you're sucking on."
If you guys can, where you get all quiet for, Angus? Why you quiet? Don't you claim her?
What?
Why? Yeah, you got quiet.
One of you?
That's your girl.
Oh, it was. I told you. What did I tell you?
She
before
fucking
she
nuts,
came
wasn't
up?
she? She nuts, wasn't she,
What did I
Angus?
tell you before I came up, Rudy?
What?
I can handle this all by myself.
She
You
crazy,
and her.
wasn't she, Angus? It's okay. She's fucking nuts, wasn't she? She on Facebook, and this guy set it all up. And the only thing you gotta do is go there and look at this. Probably pay $24.95, and he'll send you a T-shirt and a keychain, and a special code. Where you go on this special link, and they'll tell you everything. Everything gets
Hey,
broke down.
Is that the
and they
same
break.
one you get your information from?
Yeah, it
Rudy?
is. I'm right next to her. You know
I
what?
believe it.
Mine's cheaper though.
You don't-
Mine's
You haven't had a
$21.95.
fact one. You
I've been
or your
fact checking this whole thing this whole
host or your
time.
guest.
I'm awesome, man. Don't you know
You
that?
guys didn't have a fact one. You couldn't give me nothing.
I've been dog walking you the whole time. I'm tired from dog walking so much.
You couldn't walk a dog with a leash.
Oh, yes, I
Oh,
can.
Angus, we've had a hold of your leash from the minute you came up, so please.
You got quiet, Angus, because you knew that chick was nuts. As soon as he started talking, you went quiet.
I didn't need no help.
Yeah, you were like,
I've
man,
been dog walking
this
you
chick's
guys from the
nuts.
start.
You were low key saying, man, I hope he drops her ass. You were low key rooting for it too. Have
I
you
didn't
guys?
have nothing to
Hey,
say.
have you enjoying this crazy fucking live that somehow got myself into? I don't even know why I keep getting these crazy ones. You know, if you're enjoying it, tap the screen, hit the follow button. If you want to support the program, that information's in the bio. You want to help me? I got one out of 8 galaxies. You want to help me? What's the mucho dinero? Hey, that's up to you. If you're enjoying the program, it's up to you. If there's more Republicans that are not nuts, they're not wall lickers. That lady was a wall licker. That's what I referred to them as, wall lickers. This dumb as hell. Unfortunately, those people are allowed to vote.
Can we
they
get
vote.
back to the subject of
Yeah.
the 2017 Thanksgiving dinner? You was going to
Yes.
show me that proof?
I was reading on here, and and they're talking about how Epstein traveled, and they were in the same area at the same time on November 20th? That's what I was reading while you guys were scrapping with each other.
Does area mean the same house? Wouldn't they have to be in the same house to have Thanksgiving dinner together?
I'm going to find more information on this.
Or am I wrong about that? Well, you can keep looking, but
I
I've
will.
already looked, and it's false. Just like I told you, I've been dog walking you from the
You ain't
beginning.
dog walk nothing. You got
But you
quiet.
haven't shown us any factual or credible, source to claim it's false. All you said is false, Angus. Show us the source.
I looked it up.
Yeah,
You didn't.
You still ain't.
I looked
You
it up.
you couldn't.
Trust
you,
me,
you
bro,
couldn't
it's not a
answer.
source.
You couldn't answer the
I
whole
heard
thing
that
about
from
why
somebody, but
Trump wouldn't he wouldn't
show
reject
me
the pardon
enough.
for her.
You can't show me anything.
I thought you said you didn't have another device, Angus. How'd you look it
I
up?
don't have another device.
So how'd you look it up? Because you certainly didn't teacup while you were on
I
this
got
on this panel.
here.
He looked it up
Rudy said it
beforehand.
before I got on here.
He looked it up beforehand. He minimized the live and went and looked it up, and he's like, "I'm coming on here to yell at this guy."
Well, I knew you were lying.
Well, then tell
I
us the
wasn't
source
lying.
you got it from. I'll look it up.
What I was reading is that
Well, look it up.
is that they were in both the
Tell me
same
the
area,
source.
and
Do you not know
from what
that?
I was reading, that they can't 100% say that they were in the same house, but they were the planes and where Epstein was and where Trump was. Trump was at Mar-a-Lago. Epstein was in the area because his plane was there. He was there, and it's a lot of insinuating that
So
he was
did
there.
did they have the Thanksgiving dinner at the airport in the plane,
It's
or was he at Mar-a-Lago?
I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals.
See, that's what I'm telling you. You
I'm
got
going to do what you
dog
do.
walk
I'm
from
not going to talk about
That's not
hypotheticals.
dog walking.
I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals.
You got dog walk from
No,
the beginning.
I'm going to do you. I'm going to do you. I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals.
You was the one brought it up. I just proved that you got dog
No,
walk.
I heard from a Facebook guy.
Big time.
Guy on Facebook guy told me. Facebook's legit.
Why don't you just concede and say,
I'm not conceding
yes,
shit.
you
No,
were
I'm
right.
still waiting for you to dog walk me on Article 9. What you
You
think
were
Article
right.
9 of the UCMJ is.
I already dog walked you.
No, you didn't.
What's the
You
sense in
you
going
didn't
back?
tell me one
You couldn't
word.
tell me
You
one
didn't
thing
tell
that's
me
in it.
one word from Article 9 of the UCMJ. All I
I
said
did
was
tell
I
you.
don't know it verbatim to repeat it
You
back
said
to you.
you said yes, I do know it. And I said, well, tell
Right.
it to us.
But
And
I
you
said I
said,
just
well,
don't know
I
it
don't know
verbatim.
it word
But
for word.
I'm not going to do your work for you.
But
You
you
claim
know it,
you
so
claim
tell me.
English. You claim to know what Article 9 is. So go ahead and tell me.
Why are you pivoting?
I'm not pivoting. You're the one that
Hold
literally
on, we
brought
got
up
we got
Article
someone
9
we got
first.
someone new up here. What's up, Jen? How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Are you enjoying this train wreck that we're currently in?
I mean, I'm loving the train wreck that you're in.
Are you a Trump supporter or are you
No.
okay?
Yeah,
So,
I live in Florida. I'm a very small blue dot here.
I feel for you, Jen. I'm a blue dot in Texas.
So what do you think about these? I don't know if you heard the recording of Maxwell saying, like Trump didn't do anything, and then Angus here, he don't want to fess up that why she got that cushiness, and why Trump won't give it, won't openly say, yeah, I'm not going to pardon her. Do you think that he's keeping that pardon out there to keep her happy and not spill the beans?
Yeah, so I actually have a science background. That's my line of work. So I definitely look for evidence and data before I make decisions on what I do. I do research that's outside of Facebook. So I fully understand how to make rational decisions based on evidence put in front of me. And, most of what Sylvia has been saying is legit. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, all of these, I'm just like flabbergasted that people can still be on the train of supporting somebody that's essentially running a cult. I don't know what else to say for that.
Can you show evidence that he's done something
Can
wrong?
I show evidence?
No, Jen, no. Angus,
No,
until
you
you
can't.
show us your
That's
evidence,
why-
we're not showing
That's
you
why
shit.
you guys get dog walked
No,
every
you-
time you come up.
No,
You
you
sure?
ain't dog walking nobody, bro.
You have
What
not
done?
dog walked anybody.
Hold on. What other empirical evidence can you show, Angus, that negates the things that we're saying?
Exactly.
Well, you
Can
guys
you
are
show
making the
evidence?
claim that
'Cause
he's
I
the
don't think you
pedo
can.
and all of this. I want you to bring it up and show it to me.
It's right in
He's
front of your
been
face.
convicted of being
No,
a pedo.
it's right.
I want
It's
you to
right
show
in
me
front of
that.
your face. So, the broad majority of people don't care about how we feel about feelings. It's
Yeah.
what are things that are right in front of us. So you can feel a certain way, and you can
So is that
appreciate
what you're
the.
doing? Is feeling a certain way?
No.
Oh yeah, I
no.
believe it
I
is.
have documents
You
and
don't
evidence
have no
and
evidence, so you can show it
Hey,
to me.
Angus, can you actually please not interrupt anybody once they start speaking?
Thanks,
'Cause
girl.
Jen
I'll
starts.
speak when I
No,
want to.
no, you won't.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
No,
on.
you
Don't
won't. Seriously.
crash out, Angus. You're doing all right.
No, Angus, listen.
Yes, yes, I
There he
will.
goes.
Angus, I want to say to you that I live in Florida. I deal with this every single day. I'm always up for a debate, but you guys can never show a rebuttal to what's right in front of you. So we have documents and court documents and paperwork, like all this stuff that's being presented to us in legal documents. And all you have is, that's not what he meant. Can you provide
Can you show
me?
it to me?
Stop.
Can you
Stop.
show me
Hold
the
on.
evidence
Let
that
me
you
finish my
have?
sentence, please.
You
Can
said
you-
it, so show
Can you
it
show?
to me.
Can you show the evidence that he's innocent?
Thank you.
Can you
No,
show
but
me
like,
evidence
can
that?
you
Can you show me the
provide
evidence
a
of
re-
why?
innocent
Why?
until proven
I would
guilty in
just like
this
to ask
country.
you, why would this man, for so many years, literally, just in this term, why has he tried so hard not to release it? Why did he spend last Saturday?
Exactly.
Why he was hoarse? Do you know this, Angus? He was hoarse from screaming at people on the phone not to release the files. Do you know that?
Wait a minute. Now, how could he release the file if they were under investigation? And
They're not under investigation right now, bro. Right now, they're not under investigation.
Did he not release them?
As the president of the
Did he
United
not
States,
sign for
shouldn't
the
he have the
release?
ability to just, if he was innocent, hold on, Angus, let me ask you, if you were innocent, wouldn't you want to release a file that said, I am not in this? Why is
Did
he
he
fighting so
sign for
hard
the
to not release
release?
this?
Did he?
I'm just asking you a question. If you were
And
in
I'm telling
something
you, he signed for the release. Right? He did, right?
where, yeah,
Am
like
I
2 days
wrong?
ago,
Okay, well, he couldn't have done it last month because it's still under
he
investigation.
No,
could
it
have
wasn't
done
last
it
month. No, it
forever
wasn't.
ago. He
It
could have
was
done it anytime he wanted. He signed so many
Now
executive
get your
orders and
story
he's done
straight,
nothing.
people. Because
okay.
you told me he can't
Angus,
release
let me
them
let
if
me
they're under
again stop interrupting
investigation.
me and let me
You gonna
explain
let
what
me
I said.
speak or not?
Angus, let me speak.
You gonna let me speak or
No,
not?
because every time I start to speak, you try to talk over
Every
me.
time
So let
you
me
try to
speak.
say a different
No, because
story,
you will
it's
not let
not
me
Hold
right.
speak.
Angus, let her go. You can go.
Okay, you just go ahead and monologue. Go ahead.
I haven't had even a chance to say a full
Hold
sentence
on. He's
without
just
being
trying to.
interrupted.
Don't let him trigger you. Just go
God
ahead.
damn.
Yeah,
All right.
everybody
What
time
I
out.
explained to you, Angus, was files that pertain specifically to Ghislaine Maxwell while she was still in appeals process. Those files could not be released. But according to the Department of Justice, there's other files they could have released because Bam Bondi said it back in February. So I'll explain it to you a third time if I need to.
Are you finished?
Oh my God. You're going to ask the same question that I have to repeat it again?
Are you finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay. They can't release it if she's in the files, right?
No, that's
they
not what I
can't.
said. That's not what I said. Literally not what I said.
Okay, they can release all the other files because she's not in them, right?
Right. They could have and they haven't.
Which files?
Whatever they
Tell
have in
me.
their possession that doesn't pertain to
Tell me
her
which ones
specific.
them
Oh my
are
God.
that she's
Can it
not in.
stop interrupting me? Maybe if you literally listen to a full sentence, you'll understand so we won't keep going in circles. All right? Things specifically pertaining to her court case, no, they probably would not release. But anything else they have, they could have, and they haven't.
But you can't tell me which files that is, right?
They haven't told anybody what files they are.
I
We're
know, but
not
you
part
say that.
of
You
the.
said. I know, but you say
We're
that
not
shit to
part
her.
of the jurisdiction. Like, we don't have legal authority to do that. Like, what files are you saying that we could have access to? Can you provide those files? Because I'd love to see them.
I cannot. That's what I've been asking for.
But those are the files that we're
Wait,
trying to
wait.
see.
You guys
Angus,
are
those are the
acting like
files
you
that we're
know
trying
which
to
ones they
see.
are. So if you do, please produce them so we will all know.
We're
How
trying
about
to
that?
get them produced and have the government release them.
Well,
Hey, if you guys could tap the screen and get us up to 100,000, it's free, don't cost anything. If you're enjoying this live, hit that follow button. And if you want to gift the guests, that hook them up, because regardless of if I like them or not, hook them up, show them some love. And if you want to subscribe, and that's great too. If you want to support the program directly, that information's in the bio, and I appreciate it. Go ahead, guys.
Thank you. No, but Angus, do you understand that that's what we're trying to see? Like, I think we all have the same goal, is we want to see these files. Like, you're continuously saying, let me see those files. Like, we also want to see those files.
My goal is for Donald Trump to go to prison. That's my goal.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's on the rebuttal side, so we also have
Look,
to
it seems to me like you guys know which files that Ghislaine's in and which ones she's not. So if you do, please
Wait,
release
she's in
them
all
so
the
we can all
files.
see.
That was his madam. Like,
What?
that was
Wait a
his
minute.
girl. She's
Wait
in
a
all the
minute. If
files.
she's in all the files? And
There's
she's
no
under
way she's not.
investigation? How can they release
Oh my
the
God,
files?
Angus, no, she wasn't under. I
wait,
already answered this again. She wasn't under investigation anymore because her case had already gone to court.
Last month?
Thank you, Sylvia. You're very
No,
wise.
what I said was her final appeal was exhausted last month.
Okay,
Oh
and
my
he released
God,
the
like
files this month, right?
he could have released them already, and he
Oh, he could have
didn't.
released them last month. I'm
Ones
sorry.
that weren't pertaining to her specific trial, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So he could have
okay,
released them
Angus.
30 days ago.
Why? No, he could have released him when
Oh, my
Pam Bondi.
goodness.
Oh my goodness, Angus! He could have released him back in
He
February.
could have released him anytime
when
he
Pam Bondi
wanted
said she
to.
had him on her desk.
So you guys do know which ones.
Wait, hold on,
No.
Sylvia, because they
and
also
which
didn't
ones she's
exist,
not,
right? Like,
Wait.
didn't they not exist, and now all of a sudden they exist, but they don't have the like? What is happening? Like, that's
You
where
guys
I'm
get
at.
dog walked really bad.
Man,
No,
you
we're
can't.
not.
We're
You
not
ain't dog
dog
walking
walking.
nothing,
This is
bro.
what
Getting
was
dog walked
Better
produced
calm
by.
down.
You guys
dog
can't
walking
even
up.
get your story straight.
What? No,
What?
no. The
This
problem
is
is
what Trump
this
said.
administration can't get the story straight.
No,
It
this
went
is what
from
he said. This is direct quotes from what your administration said. Was like, we can't release it. It doesn't exist. It's a Democratic hoax. It's this, it's that. What is it? All of a sudden now it's released? How are you following in a line of logical thinking?
It is
How are you
released.
following? Can you please hold on, and Sylvia, please. How can you follow along? Can you explain how you're following along with that rhetoric when it's all over the place? It doesn't make any sense what he was saying. Can you
It
explain
doesn't?
your side?
Wait a minute. That's because you wasn't in here for the whole conversation, right?
she might not have been up on the
Listening to
panel,
this
but she
whole
could have been.
conversation.
She
It
might not
doesn't-
have been up on the panel, but she was probably down in the chat for a good amount of it.
Okay,
I
then you
was,
know
and
she
also
told me.
it doesn't. I don't think it
Okay,
matters.
guys, go ahead.
I don't think it matters when it comes to people that are entrenched in what Trump is saying. Like it, I just don't understand how you don't see that this is a problem. Like you're fighting back and you're saying he shouldn't have done these things. Like, yeah, he should have. This should have happened so long ago. Why are
How
you
could
still
it?
fighting, saying that this is okay and like this is a
Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to explain this right now. Okay?
Yeah, please do.
You get it. A while ago, I asked her why the files hadn't been released, right? She says, okay, well, they couldn't be released because Ghislaine Maxwell was still under investigation.
No,
or
I did not say
No,
that.
no.
Angus.
Let's talk about the
when did the
recent things that
investigation
have a.
end? No,
No, let's
no,
talk about
no,
the
no,
recent. Let's
no,
talk about the
no,
last
no.
3 months.
Hey,
No.
since you're claiming it's
Okay,
something I
last
said.
3 months.
Wait, hold on.
Let's go.
Since you're claiming it's something I said, let me repeat back to you what you said. Okay, what I said to you. I didn't say anything. I said the investigation ends once the court case starts. She went to court and was found guilty. When was
ago.
she? Right, but her court case started in 2022. And I specifically said the files pertaining to her court case would not be released while the case is ongoing. Anything else could have been released. That's what I said, Angus.
No, and she is correct. That is how the law works.
Okay, she's
So
correct.
why is this a thing that's happening right now? And why was it your president campaigned on releasing the Epstein files? Why are we now from January until almost Thanksgiving not in possession of them?
Will you
And
please
why
stop
my
monologuing?
biggest question is why all of a sudden did he say he will release them when a week ago it was a hoax? That's my biggest concern because
that's fair, and a Democrat hoax. You know, the Democrat.
yeah, it's a
hoax.
Democratic hoax. So why is that a thing that's being the rhetoric that's being presented to the media? Like everything that he says, it was a hoax. It was a hoax. Oh, all of a sudden, yeah, they're real. We're going to release them. Can you please explain that, Angus?
Which one do you want me to answer first?
Okay.
I mean, you monologued for 30 minutes. What do you want me to
I'll
tell you?
summate my question. Why is it that he campaigned on releasing the Epstein files like they were a thing, and then when he got into office, all of a sudden it was a Democratic hoax? It wasn't real. It was like 8,000 other excuses for why we should not release these. And then a couple days ago said, let's sign away at this. And then he, as soon as it landed on his desk, like signed it. Why is this all of a sudden a thing that he can release?
Break it down a little further for me, okay? A little shorter.
Sure,
A lot
absolutely.
shorter.
I was a teacher for a long time. I got this. He campaigned on saying he was going to release the Epstein files, right?
Did he release them?
Hold on.
No,
He campaigned on that in January.
Hold on, Angus.
No, no,
Angus,
no.
let that.
Remember?
Oh, Angus, let that woman speak. Let her speak.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Speak for another 30 minutes. Go ahead.
I'm
Hey,
not speaking
Angus,
for 30
Angus,
minutes.
Angus,
Just hold on.
Angus, let that woman speak, and then you can go.
Yeah, speak for another 30 minutes. Go ahead.
I'll let her speak.
I have
Look,
spoken for a
Angus,
total
damn it,
of
Angus,
maybe 5 minutes.
Angus. You know one thing, man. I like listening to very intelligent women. I really do.
Well, thank you.
I fucking love it.
Cook.
Well, I'm a cook
So,
because I like smart, intelligent women.
first
You're
of
a
all, the
fucking
word
cook if you
cunt
don't.
in the year 2025 is a compliment. So, thank you.
Oh.
So, listen, he campaigned back when he was campaigning in November that he was going to release the Epstein files. Can you agree
Did he
with that?
release them?
No. Hold on. Let me do the whole
Okay,
timeline.
okay. He
Can
didn't release them. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Angus, listen, I'm trying to work with you. Like I am a
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm a blue
you're
dot in
not.
a red state, but I'm also pretty independent because I live in Florida. Okay? So he campaigned on that, right? Can you agree with that? Yes or no?
Did he release them? Yes or no?
That's not the question I asked you.
Yes, he campaigned on it. Did he release them? Yes
No,
or
no,
no?
no. Yes, he campaigned on
okay.
that.
I don't get to speak. Go ahead.
Hold on, just wait. Let me finish
No,
my
I'm not waiting.
conversation.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. So he campaigned on that. And then that was November. So here we are, or last November, here we are an entire year later and hearing this is a Democratic hoax. They don't exist. There was like a million, like so many excuses. You know, what you said, right? Like there was an investigation going on and there's all these other, there's a bunch of factors and variables going into play. Magically, 2 days ago, he said, okay, I'll release the files. Why did it take so long? And I'm truly, honestly, Angus, I want you to hear me. Like, I like to hear the other side's information on this because I have a science background and I like to hear all the information. So I would like to hear what you have to say as far as, instead of your feelings, what information you actually have. Because as far as the broad spectrum is concerned, he has nothing. It was a shove it under a blanket, pretend it doesn't exist. He's not in it. Let's sweep it under the rug. So I think that's where we're all coming from is,
Are you done monologuing?
are you done being
Wow.
the way that you are? Like, this is not okay. We're having a conversation and you
Kevin
signed
Lee
up to
said
be in a
questions
conversation.
in 5 minutes.
Can you not keep up with questions?
The hoax was, do you want the answers?
I was about to finish my
Do you want the
question, so
questions?
sure.
Do you want
Yes,
the
I would like the
answers?
answers. Yes, absolutely,
Okay,
I
go
would
ahead,
like
go
the
ahead.
answers.
I can't wait all
No,
day,
but
though. I'm getting old here.
I understand that. Yeah, I can tell. So, okay, sure.
It's time
So
for your
can you
Metamucil, Angus.
explain
I don't know. I mean, I'm
how
sorry.
you asked me to explain to you further, so I did. But if you want to explain, go ahead.
Angus, you
Hello?
got the floor. Angus, you got the floor.
Is
You asked me to explain what I was asking you. So I did. And then you told me
you're
to
going to
stop
interrupt?
talking. I was not going to interrupt. You weren't saying a word. So please take the floor. Exactly.
Where you at, Angus?
I think he's mad. Angus. What is that? Jason Voorhees coming through?
That's the cricket. That's the crickets.
Crickets. That was crickets.
Okay.
But it does. I can see now the reference to Jason Voorhees.
Oh, he left.
Oh,
I did it.
I just left.
Papo left. What?
I did it. Team Sylvia. Yeah. High five.
Yay! Oh my God. Oh.
What did that's the first time he's ever called me a cock. Whatever the hell he called me. You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, that's a compliment in 2025. So take it and run with it.
I mean, I really do. I like surrounding myself with really smart people. So I'm like, when you guys come here, man, very smart. And I always find it that
Cheers.
It's always the MAGA dudes that get very intimidated by smart women.
Oh, now he's claiming you dropped him.
I didn't drop shit. I didn't drop you. I didn't touch my screen. I was looking at. I was doing it. I was doing the cricket thing, man. How you talking? I ain't doing that.
Oh no, he got quiet.
We were waiting. Yeah, we were waiting for you to talk, Angus.
I didn't drop nobody.
Well, request back up, Angus.
Is there any
Sylvia,
more?
I requested to join this because of you, because you're kind of a badass. I was like, oh my God, she's
thank you,
amazing.
Jay.
I was like, yes, she needs
there
back.
he is. He's come back.
Here he comes. Okay.
Yay!
I know it's me, but you dropped
Hey,
me.
boo.
I didn't drop you, bro. I didn't drop you at all.
Somebody dropped me.
I didn't drop you. We were sitting there. I was sitting
Did
there
you
waiting.
push a button?
I was
I
playing the
did
cricket
not.
thing, man. Why would I drop
Yeah, we were
you?
wondering
She's
where you
talking to
went.
We were worried
I was
about
wondering how I
you.
got
You went
booted
by,
off the ground.
we're like you got deported very strongly.
Well, you know, that's what Democrats like to do is deport people.
Oh, dude,
Wait,
really?
what?
That's a whole
Oh,
nother
the
conversation.
Democrats are now deporting people. Oh, it's the
See, that
Democrats
sounds-
now.
that
It's not.
sounded
It's
like
not
a
Trump doing the mass
Democratic
deportations. It's the
answer right there, didn't it?
Democrats. Okay, that's interesting.
Is there
Okay,
is there
Angus,
any-
can
is
you
there-
answer my question now? Like, are you able to answer?
if there's any
what I was
more
asking
Republicans
you?
in here that wants up, you just put an R in
Yeah.
here and let me know. I'll get you up. As long as you're not a QAnon trying to get me up to the mothership, you know.
I mean, as long as the mothership has free healthcare,
When
like we might go.
when
Then.
that chick said you can go to Facebook, I knew it.
Yeah, no.
I knew. And then Angus went radio silent, bro. He
and then
went so
and then
quiet.
I got to join in, so I'm very thankful for her with
He
her
went so quiet on me.
Facebookness.
We've
When
had
she
some
mentioned
crazy
whatever, what that 1776 organization, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
ones. You know, I knew I
That's
was
Florida.
cooked.
That's
I'm like,
Florida. We're living that here right now. It's annoying. So Angus,
Oh.
can you respond to the question I asked you before, or
Which one? You asked me about 500 before you'd
my
let
God.
me respond to one.
babe? Listen. So Trump said
One
when he
question at
was,
a time, please. One question.
I can ask you one question at a time. Can you promise not
One.
to interrupt me when I ask you them?
If you don't take 30 minutes to ask one question.
Well, I think I took maybe like 3, but I will keep it short and sweet for you. Okay? Can
One
we do that?
question.
Okay. So your boy Trump said when he was being elected that he was going to release the Epstein files. Yes or no? Not he did. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Why?
Now, do I get to ask the question?
Hold on. I'm going to ask one more question.
Now, wait a minute.
Okay,
This
yeah,
is not a
you go ahead.
conversation, is it?
Okay, no, you're correct. You go ahead and ask me a question. Me and Sylvia.
Did he release the files? Yes or no?
Did Trump?
Sylvia, you're gonna take it or me?
Pam Bondi released some stuff in February. Do you remember the binder that she released?
Hey, just answer the question.
I
Did Trump
am
sign to
answering
release
it.
the files?
Angus, did Pam Bondi not release
well,
a binder
actually,
of
hold on,
files
but
in February?
hold on.
That's
But
how
the
it works.
answer,
That's how
the answer.
conversation works.
Hold on. Did Congress release it, or did or did Donald Trump? Congress
Donald
did.
Trump sign to get
Congress
it released?
passed it. Congress passed it, and then it went to his desk, and then he signed it. That's what happened. Now, did now the way that I would think that you would want to put it is that if he had done it himself, he would have took it upon himself to release it. He wouldn't have used Congress. He would have done an executive order releasing all of it. He did not do that. So what you're trying to get her to say is that, yes, he released it. In fact, all he did was sign the paper that was passed by Congress. Congress released it, and then he signed it.
Congress release the files,
Yes.
Rudy?
Well,
Yes, the other day.
The files are released, correct?
Yes,
No,
1
wait,
year
okay.
later.
Hold
Next
on.
question.
1 year later.
Hold on a second. The Oversight Committee did release some files about a week or so ago.
Yes,
and
the
then,
DJ.
then they held the vote to release for what the Department of Justice has in their possession to be released. That's what that vote was for, is for whatever the Department of Justice still has that hasn't been released, to release those files. And Pam Bondi did release some back in February. Do you remember the binder that was given to a bunch of social media influencers at the White House? Y'all walked
do
out holding the
remember
big
that,
binder
yes.
up to find out that it was Representative Luna that turns around and says, all she gave us is stuff that's already been released. It's old information.
Oh, there was no new information in there.
Not according to Representative Luna.
Actually, the Republican influencers that went there, they were really pissed because it made them look really stupid, and they were upset because it made them look stupid because nothing was new in it.
How many
Congressman, wait, Angus, are you in Florida?
How many pages were released?
Okay, can you please answer this question? Are you
Angus,
in Florida?
where are
No,
you
I'm not going to
located?
answer shit until you guys start answering some of my questions.
I've been
We are-
answering
we
your
are-
questions all
We
along.
are answering your questions, Angus. Where are you located?
All right, everybody, please be quiet for a second.
What?
I got you.
What's up?
I got you 2 double cheeseburgers playing. They're in here.
Okay, thank you, honey.
You're
I'll
welcome.
thank you. That's my
Kick me
thank
out.
you. I will.
Is that
that's
the
my
end?
wife. That's
Okay,
my
thank
wife.
you. Thanks, wifey.
Yeah.
So, Angus, are you in Florida?
What does it matter when
Because
I'm
I want to ask
I'm
you
also
because
I'm also in Florida. I'm just wondering because I fully like I think we hear different things here because Trump does have Mar-a-Lago here. Like we're in like the set like I don't want to use the word cesspool, but I don't know what else to use. Like
Well,
we're
I'm not
in
in
the thick of
Florida.
it.
I'm asking you because there's a very outspoken congresswoman, okay, that was very pissed off about that binder. And if you live in Florida, I'm sure you know who Representative Luna is.
Yes, I'm very well aware of her.
She was very outspoken and pissed because, and she's the one that said the only thing that's in these binders is old information. It's nothing new.
So he answered it, but I didn't hear him. Are you here? Yes or no? Are you with us? You are. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I'm in Florida as well. Like it's
Well, you
We're-
can't hear me talking because you're talking all the time.
I'm
oh my
not
God,
talking all the
Angus,
time.
stop crying about that. We're not talking all the time.
I am not talking all the time, and I'm going to be very honest with you. That's a very common thing for a man to say when a woman has strong opinions.
And another common tactic is that you start talking immediately after a woman starts talking to try to get her to stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been doing that all night, Angus.
I've been giving you plenty of pause and time to answer, and you're not. So I start talking again, and then you come at and say that I keep talking. This is typical like media training right now that you're getting from us.
Yeah, liberal media.
I mean, Angus, I
He
have
said
answered you
liberal
repeatedly.
liberal media.
All media.
Well, I
I've
mean-
been trained across the board on media training. This is nothing new. This is how news stations work. This is how the weather people work. This is how everything works. You talk,
You know
you
they're all
pause.
corrupt.
Sorry?
Now they're all corrupt.
Oh, every one of
I'll
them.
ask
Awesome.
you. I'll ask you. Like how damaging do you think that these when we do see the files? How damaging do you guys think they are? Because how bad he has fought to keep them from being seen. What do you guys think?
Oh, I
Honest
think
opinion.
it's gonna expose a lot of people. I mean, I shouldn't say lots, but yeah, people are gonna be exposed. People within his circle.
I think it's going to go beyond that. I think that it's because they're like, what if your favorite? I don't care who it is. If somebody is involved in a pedophile sex trafficking ring, like expose them. And I think that that's a common, like a misconception across the board with Republicans that we're like, oh, we're going to protect we don't give a shit. Like if people that we have in our orbit, if my husband is on that ring, I'm gonna be like, bitch, go to jail, directly to jail. Like,
do not pass go.
Yeah, we don't care who's in those files. If someone's in those files, they should have consequences for being part of that. And I think that it's going, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be part of the conspiracy theory. And like, I live in Florida, like I said, and like, I do think that there's things being scrubbed. Like, I just don't know. Like, I really don't know what that outcome's going to be. But anybody listed in it, you should be penalized for that.
Snuggles. Why the hell
It could
not?
be, yeah, it could be my
What's up, brother?
best friend in the entire world. If you're in that, like, directly
What's
to
up,
jail, do not
Snuggles?
pass go.
Don't let your burger get cold, okay, brother?
I see. You know, I don't mind you. You know, man. I know
don't
you
mind
talk.
you either, bro.
I know you talk some shit to me once in a while, but
We do.
I don't think you're that bad. How
Yeah.
Snuggles? How you feeling? How
I'm
are you
doing
feeling
okay.
about all this? Like
I just don't-
with the Epstein stuff. Do you think it's a little suspect that he's protected Maxwell, like giving Maxwell this comfy, you know, taking her out of the higher security prison, putting her into lower security where she's having to, you know, a lot
I don't
easier.
know. I think a prison is a prison. You're not going to be getting anything anywhere anyway. I don't really think it's going to be any. I mean, her being in a less secure prison can get her unalived faster than being put in a maximum security prison. You know, so
So-
a prison's a prison.
So do you think that she's also at risk
Have you
of
ever
being
been to
unalived?
prison?
No, I'm just saying.
Me either. I mean, if there's anybody that's been to prison that's
Right.
in here, I would like to hear from you. Is there a difference between maximum security prison and like a bunkhouse?
Yeah.
If there's anybody can tell me what's the difference in your life and how different, I would like to hear that. I'm pretty
Right,
sure
that
there's a
would-
difference.
that would be neat
Now,
to hear.
and also, because I asked this to Angus, and I don't think he really answered me. But do you think it's beneficial to Maxwell to say that Trump didn't do anything? Because clearly, it's when she made that statement, she got moved. Because if she said yes, he touched these young girls, he was clapping cheeks, and she wouldn't have got moved, would she?
I don't know. I mean, this guy, Trump kicked those two out, banned those two out of Mar-a-Lago because they were trying to traffic and groom the girls that were working at Mar-a-Lago. He's the only smart one that kicked them out.
Okay, so you said that he kicked
That's
them
my
out because they were grooming them, and you said
Yes.
that so Trump knew that he was doing bad stuff to the girls, right?
No, he found out and then he banned them because Virginia Guthrie.
Okay, so he
got the
found
job
out-
through his father that was a maintenance man there.
Okay, so he
But why
found out
didn't
that
he
well,
do
that's what I'm-
anything more?
if he knew, like, because he said that he was upset because he was losing workers to him, and then he said that Epstein was a pervert many times. If you know you're losing girls to Epstein, and you know he's a pervert, and you know he's doing these stuff, why are you not going to law enforcement to tell him?
Well,
Yeah,
he's got-
exactly.
he's got
That's my
400
question.
He's got 400 companies around the world. Okay, he found this stuff out, right? He's got 400 companies, 400 businesses he's working on. Okay, So you don't know everything that's going on in your business. You
Come
don't
on,
like that
come on,
CEO,
come on.
like that CEO that got arrested in New York.
No, no,
Come
no.
on,
Answer his
come on,
question.
that's
He asked you a direct
weak.
question.
That's weak, man. That's weak.
You know what's
You guys can't take
scary
an
is
honest
that you
question.
guys seem to know what's in the
Honest
Epstein
answer.
list. You're fighting for what you think is in the Epstein list. How did the
No,
Democrats
he
know
asked
what's
you a
missing?
very specific question and you're dancing around it.
I'm not
If
dancing around.
you had
He
a
banned them,
family
period.
member in the ring and
Right.
somebody said to you, hey, this stuff's going on, would you report it to the police?
He did report it. How do you
He
think
did not
got
report
arrested?
it. He fired,
No.
he got rid of them.
Absolutely not.
He went to his attorney. He
Trump
told us-
never
he told him
reported
what was
anything
going
to the
on.
police.
If you reported it to police, this would have been
Isn't-
a thing done, shut and closed years ago.
Isn't
Yeah.
banning somebody from finding
No.
out?
No, banning
From
somebody from your country club.
From your club is
Banning
not the
somebody
same as
from
calling
your-
law enforcement.
Exactly.
Bro,
Banning
bro,
somebody from your
believing
country
that-
club is not
Come on,
reporting
that's-
it to the police.
That's
The only
weak.
You
fear
asked the
is
question,
believing
let him
a
answer.
pedophile.
That's
what
weak.
you guys are going on. What you guys are going on is a groomer's email, a pedophile's email. You're going on.
No,
what
we're
they're
going on the
saying, and
word
you're
that
saying
you just
that
said.
They're the truth. They're saying is the truth.
No, you
Okay.
just said he
No,
fired
no.
people because they knew that this was going on.
Oh,
He
okay,
banned them from
Snuggles.
the club.
Snuggles, if another question is, why would Trump not say flat out, I'm not going to pardon her? She trafficked young girls. She was a terrible human being. She's doing 20 years. She's exactly where she belongs. Why would he not say, I'm not going to pardon her?
He did say that.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Right. Do you see? You see the chess pieces are moving? Don't you? Don't you
What?
know how
Here, here, I want you to
No,
listen.
you guys are
Hold
so
on,
conditioned
hold on,
to
hold on.
think that
Here.
we're.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Slightly different. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But maybe it's slightly different.
Mr. President, President completely rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell when you landed. Is that something you would ever consider and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it. It's in the news about that aspect of it, but right now it would be inappropriate to talk about it. So,
Mr. President.
Why would it be inappropriate to talk about it?
Like, why wouldn't you just say, like, hell no, I'm not going to
Bro.
pardon her? Like, just
Bro,
this
it's
is a sex trafficker.
Bro, you keep your friends close, you keep your enemies closer, bro.
No,
the fact of the matter,
no.
the fact of the matter is, no.
What?
The fact of the matter is, guys, he wants you Democrats talking about this. I'm not lying. He wants you guys.
Why do you keep
talking
saying you
about
Democrats? If this was a family member of yours that was part of a sex trafficking ring, wouldn't you want them prosecuted?
this. Well,
Yes
if my
or no?
If my daughter was working at Mar-a-Lago, I'm glad that he kicked them out of there because they're being trafficked out of
No.
Mar-a-Lago. He
But
banned
wouldn't
them.
you
Do
want
understand
those
what banning
people to be prosecuted if
Do you
your daughter
understand what
was
banning
around them?
means? He banned somebody from the club because he's trafficking them. Do you
If they were
understand?
So why-
around
well,
them,
why not?
wouldn't
If
you
he-
want
if-
to?
If
I
he's-
have
if
a
he
daughter. If my daughter was around them, I would be pissed off and be like, no, absolutely not. These people are involved in
Get
this
pissed
stuff.
off at Jeffrey. I understand. Jeffrey Epstein, you'd be pissed off at him, yeah. Because I don't see Trump trafficking anybody. Yeah, I
Well,
would be
if
pissed.
he knew, if Trump knew he was trafficking, and
How
he
did
knew
he
he was a
know?
pervert,
How do you know he
why
knew?
why did he not
he banned
go
them.
to law enforcement? Why
You're
didn't he go?
You're assuming he knew.
He
How do you
said
know
he knew. He said he banned. You just
He
said
banned
he
them.
banned them.
Yes,
Yeah.
he banned
Why did he ban them?
Why did he ban him?
because he was being a creep.
Okay,
So
if
then
he's-
wouldn't you want your daughter
So
to
why
be
wouldn't
safe?
you go report him? Why wouldn't you notify law enforcement? He's a creep, that he's doing shady
Well,
shit.
how do we know the story? We're just assuming. I don't want to talk about
I'm
speculation.
sorry. Hold on a second. If your daughter, if you went to a resort with your daughter and you got told the concierge is a creep, would you be pissed off or not?
I don't know what
Because he
happened
talked to your
after
daughter
Virginia
and
was-
she
after
was around
Virginia-
him.
Virginia was asked to work at work
I'm not
as a
asking
masseuse.
that question. I'm
Hold on a
asking you
second.
a
No.
specific question.
Hold on. She was asked as working as
I
a
don't
masseuse
need
at
somebody
Jeffrey-
else's thing. I need
You're
your
not letting me
opinion.
answer.
Hold
I
on,
know
let
I'm
me-
not because you're not
hold
answering
on,
my
Jen,
question.
Jen, let
He won't
him
let you
answer.
answer.
Hold on,
Okay,
Angus.
sorry.
I
I'll
don't
back off.
need you to. I don't need your commentary. Go ahead, Snuggles.
So really quick, Virginia was asked to work at Epstein's. She didn't know what it was. She didn't know what the job, I mean, besides massage or whatever. She was reading a book on masseuse. She said she wanted to one day be a massage to Maxwell. So as she's grooming her, she's like, well, we have openings at Jeffrey Epstein's. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump. What she's doing is offering a position. Probably Donald Trump didn't know what the position was and probably didn't know what Jeffrey Epstein was planning up. We can't sit here and assume that Donald Trump knew what he was doing. So that's he banned them because they're being creepy.
Exactly.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're having a prostitution ring. How do you know that?
Creepy. I mean, is creepy like? I got. Maybe you'll answer this if this is creepy. Right. Is creepy when you are asked what type of features your daughter's going to have of your wife, and you talk about her legs, and then talk about her how big her breasts are going to be when she's 2? Right. Is that creepy?
Right. Did he act on it? Did he?
I'm asking you, Snuggles. Is that creepy? Is that a creepy thing to say?
That's very creepy. But how old are you?
Why wouldn't you want to report that?
Let me talk to the host. How old are you? You know what? You know.
I'm 46. That was Donald Trump that said that.
Right. But you know the generation. You know the generations and people are talking. You know how that is.
Oh no, that's no fucking.
Hold on. Are you trying to say that's a generational thing?
I'm not. Hold on. I'm just saying people talk. You know, Howard Stern is not the cleanest guy.
No, that wasn't on Howard Stern. That was on Howard Stern. That was on that Life's Robert Rich or whatever.
How long ago was that? 30 years.
It was in the 80s. It was like 80. I think it was
40 years ago. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Okay. So what?
Wait,
it was an incredibly pervy thing to say, wasn't it?
Wait, are you talking about when he was on the show with Ivanka?
Bro, he didn't even
and they asked about what they had in common? That was like in 2012 on Wendy Williams.
No. This was about Tiffany when Tiffany was 2.
Oh, Tiffany. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was, yeah.
I think it's that Life of the Filthy and Rich, or that guy, that Robert, I can't remember his last name. But
I don't think that we need to excuse generational stuff. It's still disgusting and a crime.
Right. I'm not. If he didn't act on it, I don't think his daughter's not. Is his daughter still talking to him?
He didn't act on it.
Right. He didn't.
But he says it. So if you see someone acting perverted and saying perverted stuff, do you not take action, or do you wait for them to take action?
I'm not taking those. I'm not taking those tapes as serious. I don't know if they were edited. We don't even know.
What? It's him. Oh, come on, Snuggles. Robert Leach. Thank you, Robert. Oh, Robert. Oh my God, bro. Oh my. Oh
Who's that
Lord.
girl that messed up with the Epstein thing? She messed up too, right? She's still double downing. Come on, guys. Really seriously.
What are you talking about?
You guys, what I'm trying to say.
What word are you referring to? That girl that just messed up with the Epstein. What does that mean?
How does he get on? How does he get on the Apprentice program? Where were you guys when he was the Apprentice for 10 years? Where were you guys on this?
Not watching The Apprentice because I didn't care about the show.
Right. Where were you guys on this when he first became president? You guys did not say a single thing. What happened?
What are you talking about?
I couldn't fucking stand him. What are you talking about?
You didn't mention this when he first
full
became
grown
president.
Bullshit. I mean, I wasn't on this app, but I was very much vocal. Are you fucking kidding me? Just because I wasn't on here?
Anybody talking about this?
And frankly,
of course you didn't, because you were in that group of people that were calling when he said about the Access Hollywood tape, locker room talk.
Hold on. I got it. This is Robert Leach interview 1994. 1994.
What does Tiffany have of yours, and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
Well, I think that she's got a lot of moral, and she's really a beautiful baby, and she's got Marla's legs. We don't know whether or not she's got this part yet, but time.
We don't know if she's gonna have this part
What does
yet.
Tiffany have of yours, and what does Tiffany have of Marla's?
That was 1994,
I think
bro.
that she's got a lot.
Literally, we don't know she's going to have these.
Right.
Yeah.
well, and frankly, I don't think it matters where anybody was. We're living in the now.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Like, I'm 42.
Right.
I mean, I've lived through all of this.
Yeah.
And you
And I
got
don't know
Snuggles. That don't bother you at all when you hear him say that?
I just don't know if that was edited, bro. I mean,
Dude, it's from 19. It's from the 90s.
94, bro. It's from his show.
I believe you, bro. I believe what you're playing, but I don't. There's been a lot of stuff that's been edited and a lot of things that have been said against Donald Trump that's been proven wrong. Like, you know,
Every
Proven
single
wrong by
time you
who?
show them
You can't
the
just-
evidence, you
but
have
guys-
them listen to the tape. It's
I don't
now
mean
it's
to-
either AI or
I
no,
don't
it's
mean to-
probably
I don't mean to do a
edited.
360
You know,
on here. I don't
everybody
mean to do-
always, you know,
Oh,
always
he's
an
gonna go
excuse.
somewhere else with it. All
I
right,
don't
go
wanna
ahead.
be- I don't want to do a 360, but none of you believe the niece diary situation. I mean, I'm not trying to
The
be
what?
Who?
Niece. Was it the daughter or the niece with the
What's
diary?
the daughter?
Mary?
The daughter, Biden's daughter, taking a shower.
Ashley Biden.
Oh, God. We're going to
No,
bring
no.
up Biden.
Well, she
Biden.
actually wrote a letter
Hey,
to
I
the
want.
judge about her
Hold
diary
on, real
explaining
quick,
that,
guys.
but, you
Now, hold
know.
on, guys. Whenever it gets
being real here.
uncomfortable, hold on. Whenever it gets uncomfortable, guys, for the MAGA, they have to. What about Biden? Immediately.
I
It has
know.
to be. What about
Listen,
Biden?
They pivot
What
and
about
deflect.
Biden?
Hold on, moderate, really quick.
Listen, if
What do you-
Biden
what do
did
you
that, then
believe?
that's wrong too.
Well, then
I
why
don't
did
know
you
what
vote
you
for
guys
him?
don't understand about this.
Did you vote for him?
Did I vote for Joe
But
Biden?
that doesn't.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But then don't
Yeah,
ask me
I
about
did
a 2-year-old.
too. But that was
Don't ask me about
before.
a 2-year-old when you guys know that he showered
Can you?
with his-
Hey, I
No,
want.
that's
Can
not
you
true.
show me?
That was-
Can
no,
you
he
show
never
me? Can you?
showered with his daughter.
Can you show me a criminal stuff that got brought up? Can you show me his daughter coming out and saying her dad abused her? Can you show me this?
Can you show me? The
Oh, you're
2-year-old
showing me a
daughter?
diary. How did someone get their access to this?
Can you show me
Who?
the 2-year-old daughter?
Hold
that
on,
got
Snuggle,
texted? She gets
Snuggle,
fucked by-
Snuggle.
Can't show you
How
that,
did somebody
Snuggles.
Snuggles? Who got her diary? How did they get access to her diary?
Someone stole- I forgot.
How did they have it?
Someone went to jail for it, right?
Someone stole it.
Who?
Right?
So that
So
means
when
that the
someone
diary-
Snuggles, if I go into your house, if I steal something from your house, is there a possibility that I could edit your property to make you look bad?
Right. Here we go with the what ifs.
Is there any way that they
I'm
can-
asking the truth. Is it the truth? I ask the
Right.
audience,
Yes,
guys,
there's-
if I break into your house and I steal your property, I steal your computer, or I steal your notebook, could I add stuff to your notebook to make you
Absolutely.
look bad? Yes
You know
or no?
what?
Yep.
Moderate,
Yeah,
I'm
you
with
can.
on that. You could be edited, and so can like a tape of Donald Trump.
No,
I'd never
babe, not
do
from
that.
1994.
You guys, those tapes can be audited too, guys. We could say the same thing back and forth. The fact it is,
Okay, can you
But here's the
explain
thing,
how they're
Snuggle. Hold on. Here's the thing.
Who is
From the
snoring?
first time that show was aired to the first time that it was brought out to say how he spoke about his 2-year-old daughter, there's been no changes in the tape, so it was never edited.
How
Even
do you
what
know?
Rudy, because what Rudy played to this day is the same video and audio that was played when it was when they wanted to
Is
use it
Angus
against Trump
asleep?
in 2016.
Angus, are you asleep?
No, I just
Who the
can't
hell's
talk
snoring?
because, everybody else is talking.
Not me.
Who the hell's snoring?
It has to be Angus.
Babe, you're not trying to speak up.
Who the hell's
It's
snoring?
not me.
Yeah.
I'm not snoring.
It's Angus.
Speak up, love. Speak up.
No, do you guys hear
Can you
it?
hear me,
Here's-
Snuggles?
Here's
I
the
hear
thing
you.
with all of
No, I do hear
We-
a snore, but I don't know where.
Where the hell's that
there's
coming from?
ways.
Mater, did you ever have somebody in your room that you didn't
Oh,
see?
it's my dog.
Oh, is it?
it's your
I know
dog.
it, damn it. I thought I'm hearing shit now.
There was a time when somebody was in your room and you don't even know that they're in your room. That was
Yeah, I
like-
heard
that was
the Phantom
That's
Box
what
thing.
Trump said.
But
Sorry,
anyway,
that was
guys,
mean.
Are you guys
Had to
going to
make a
win
joke.
this situation
All
with the emails, or are you just going to let Donald Trump be president? When are you guys going to stop going after him? That's my question.
Oh, I'm gonna.
When he
hey,
stops breaking the law.
Snuggle, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's
I
fine.
will never. I'm gonna tell you this. I will never stop trying to fucking go after this guy until he's in federal prison for January 6th. I don't give a fuck if he's out of when he leaves and he's in a wheelchair and he's pissing down his leg. He don't know who he is. I still want to prosecute him. I still want to fucking watch him rot in fucking prison the rest of his
Moderate.
fucking life.
Mater, what
He
about
is a treasonous piece of shit, is what he is.
What about the BBC?
BBC what?
The BBC video of his speech that they switched up on the speech.
BB,
on his
on
speech.
January 6th. Also, I mean,
What about that?
I watched the whole thing. when he says, when you see a fraud, you're allowed to go by a different set of rules. You understand that? What does that mean, Snuggles? When you see a fraud, you're allowed to go by a different set of rules. What does that mean?
When did he say that?
In the speech.
Could you play that?
Oh my God.
Really?
Why cannot
It's from the fucking.
like-
It's from the speech. He literally
would like
says,
you to-
when you
if
see
you
a
can-
fraud, you're allowed to go by a different set of
you can-
rules. What
Right.
does that mean?
If you can play that for me, from the don't play the BBC version.
Oh my!
Wait, why?
Oh my God. Why not? Why can't you just look
Play
for
me
it
the
yourself?
Fox News version.
We've given you some information. Why not, search for it yourself?
Because they
I'm
don't
not.
do
Oh my
actually
God!
research.
Don't start that shit, Snuggle. Just because a woman starts speaking with an assertive voice, we're not getting emotional. We're not getting mad. We're fine. So why don't you just stop with that bullshit, okay?
You're speaking in the
God.
same tone that we are.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sorry that my question triggered you. Take the information that you were just given and search for it yourself. I don't know why that makes you emotional.
I don't.
If she said that as a man, you wouldn't
night.
care. So
Snuggles is
can I
always
can I
winning.
ask a different question outside of Epstein? Like, why
Yes.
was it okay for him to discuss killing people the other day?
Really unaliving? You're supposed to say that. You don't want.
Sorry, unaliving.
Right.
He discussed
didn't-
unaliving
What people did
people.
he talk about unaliving?
people who it said that they had to go against, like the military had to go against what he had as executive orders.
He's talking about the Congress members of Congress who. Can I please answer? It was
sure,
it-
Silva.
yeah
Sorry.
yeah okay. It was about the PSA that was released by certain members of Congress who were veterans, reminding service members about the oath we took when we enlisted to support,
Thank you,
to protect
Sylvia.
and defend the Constitution of the United States,
Right.
and
So-
to remember that we're obligated to defy.
what illegal
I'm
orders
not
are
done
they talking
talking. Unlawful
Right,
orders.
Silva. I'm
Hold
just
on.
asking.
Let
Okay,
her
my name's
finish.
Sylvia. Can you read? My name is Sylvia.
I'm
It's
sorry,
literally
my-
right in front of you.
I'm sorry, my eyes. I have my
Okay,
glasses.
now it's your eyes. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
wondering
yeah.
what illegal orders was Trump giving to
No,
the?
no, they never said that he had given illegal orders.
That's what that was said 6 times.
No,
Illegal.
no. They never said that he gave illegal orders. What they were
Angus, when they
doing,
say
again,
illegal?
what they were doing is reminding service members of our
Right.
oath
To ignore the
that
president.
if an unlawful order is given, we're obligated to defy it.
And what does that do for soldiers?
Do
when
they
they're
know
giving
their
What does it
orders
do
to
for
someone
soldiers?
to
It
ignore the
makes us. It
president?
reminds us that we're loyal to the Constitution, not to
So what
to a
happens
person.
then now-
Again, can
what
I
happens-
finish? Can I literally finish a complete
I see,
sentence before
sorry.
you interrupt, Snuggle?
Let
Can
her
I literally
finish.
finish a complete sentence
You're
before
doing
you
great,
interrupt?
though. You're
Can I
doing good.
please finish a complete sentence before you interrupt?
Yes.
Okay. It reminds
You're doing
service
great.
members the oath we took is our loyalties to the Constitution. Again, not letting me finish. Starts talking right in the middle of my sentence.
Gotcha.
And that proves that you don't literally want to know the answer.
Snuggle, stop talking.
You're not interested in the answer at all if you start talking while I'm
let
talking.
her tell you so you can answer.
Well, hurry up! I'm waiting.
Well, you keep interrupting. So
Let's see.
please be quiet
The
so
more
she
you
can
interrupt, the longer it's
Uh.
going to take me to finish my sentence.
Come on.
All right, moderate.
I got restricted. I don't know. Hopefully I win.
All right, go ahead, Sylvia.
I think it's because I'm correct. I'm sorry, moderate.
You're not correct. You just keep interrupting and being rude. So
No, what you're
Sylvia,
doing is
please.
trying to bully us women on the panel is what you're trying to do.
Yeah, girl. Snuggles, listen to her so we can get the question to you so you
Jesus,
can
would you
answer.
guys? I'm waiting.
But then stop talking.
You keep you both of you men keep saying I'm waiting, but you're not letting us explain what we have to say. You keep
Hey,
cutting
I've
us
been
off.
waiting for the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, you keep saying that too, Bill. Give us a minute
okay.
to listen to
Okay.
actually what
I'll
is
give you
being
another
said.
hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah. Go,
Oh, I
go,
know
girl.
you
Go,
will.
Sylvia.
You
Go.
have.
The more we talk, the less misinformation you spew. So Snuggle, what the PSA was doing is again reminding service members that our obligation is to protect and defend the Constitution. Our loyalty is to the Constitution. It is not to a person in any way,
Right.
shape, or form.
Right.
That's
But
what they
also
were
said to
doing.
ignore the president, right?
No, didn't say ignore the president. It said to remember that if an unlawful order is given, we're obligated to defy it, per
Well, does
UCMJ.
Okay, well, there's many military people that have experts that have said, and lawyers that have said that they broke the law. So
No,
that
no,
we'll
they
find out
didn't.
what happened.
Because what they did
Are you
is
a
try to
lawyer?
spin the. I'm not a lawyer, but I am a service member, and
Okay,
I know the
so
UCMJ, and I remember the oath that I took. Did you serve?
right,
Did you serve?
right.
Did you serve?
No, I didn't.
No, you
No,
didn't. So
he
you
did
won't
not.
know the oath I
But I
took,
know,
and you'll
but
understand what it
are you a
means, and
military
to
lawyer?
understand the
though?
UCMJ.
It doesn't matter. She's a military lawyer. She took
I'm
the
just
oath.
saying. I'm just saying that the
Can you tell
military
us about the
lawyers.
UCMJ? Can you tell us about that?
I have tried to tell you about it, Angus, but you tried to do a gotcha
You
with
said
me.
you didn't know it.
Oh, no, I said I didn't
You
know
said
it
you
word for
didn't
word.
know it.
No, I said I didn't know it word for word verbatim.
I see. Well, the,
So you don't
That's-
know it.
I do
No,
know the
that's-
UCMJ. I understand what it is.
well, I'm listening to the Department of War and all its lawyers. They said they broke the law.
No, the
So we'll
Department
see
of
what
War and
happens.
all its lawyers did not say that.
We'll see what happens.
Okay. And what they did try to do is spin the narrative of what was said in that PSA, because at no time did they say anything that Trump gave unlawful orders. They never said that in the PSA.
Just watch my
Because
videos.
I'll
I have a
replay
lot
it
of
right
videos.
now. I have it,
I
you
do
know,
have a lot
I'll
of
pull it up on my
videos
iPad and I will
online.
play the video where at not one time did they say Trump has given unlawful orders. That was not said.
Can you two provide that evidence that you're requesting?
Just watch my videos. I have videos on
No,
the law.
Oh, no,
I
I'm not going
don't
to
need
your
to watch
page
your
and giving
videos.
you
Can you provide it
engagement.
right now?
Yeah,
Not right now. I'm laying down in bed right now. I'm having
Oh,
a
of
good
course.
cute. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
I
cool.
miss moderates. I haven't seen
Maybe
them for a while.
maybe Sylvia is also lying down in bed. Like you're requesting all this stuff from us, but you also can't provide that
Moderate, your
information.
burger is getting cold. Your wife is going to get angry.
I'm going. I got a microwave.
All right, I'm hungry.
I know.
Stop deflecting.
I know.
No, do not deflect. You're requesting
visiting
direct
my friend.
information,
Hold on. I'm
and you
visiting my
also
friend,
cannot
Moderate.
provide that information.
Moderate's trying to look for something that he knows I'm right about. He's just
No,
trying to
I
get
got
the
it.
law.
I got it. I got to find it.
Yes.
Because that speech is really long. That
It
speech
is
is
long.
really long, and
Absolutely.
it's a part in the speech where he goes, when you see a fraud, you're allowed to go by a different set of rules, and I have it on my my Twitter, but I have a shitload of stuff on my Twitter.
All right. Yeah. Can you tell me about the 427 FBI members that were on the grounds dressed as Trump supporters? I'm
Oh,
just
you mean the
wondering.
ones that actually
The
were
ones that
working
had their faces
for
covered?
Trump's DOJ and FBI? His
Yeah,
own
we've
agents?
had over 1,000 Trump
Right?
rallies with no incidences, and just this one, right? This only one that all the news media was at was the only one that people were in masks. How did they get the weapons?
Well,
in?
why don't you go ask Trump? Because that was his
I mean,
FBI
how did-
and DOJ
no, I'm
on
just
January
wondering- hold on,
6th.
Sylvia, I'm talking now.
Oh,
How
okay.
did these people get the weapons in when we're getting searched 3 times? Every time I went to a Trump rally, we were searched 3 times. How did they get the weapons in there?
They
Are
did,
you
they,
saying
there were
Trump
no weapons
was
in the ellipse when
president
he was
on
giving the
January
speech.
6th? Is that what
Yes,
you
he
just
was.
said?
Yes, he was the president of the United States. So how can we call it an insurrection when he was president on that day?
Because that's what happened.
That's what
It wasn't.
happened.
But he was the
You
president.
just admitted that he was
He was the
part of.
president. How do you do an insurrection when he's a president? He was the president at that time.
Because if you attack our government in the
Wow.
manner that they attacked, that's an insurrection.
Wow.
Do you know the definition of an
nobody
insurrection?
was charged. Nobody was charged with insurrection.
Oh my God,
There
so
was
many
people charged with
January
seditious
6th case-
conspiracy.
Well, the January 6th case was dropped by Jack Smith, so really nothing happened because the January 6th
Why?
committee-
There was
why
over
was it? Why was
1,600
it?
people charged.
Why was it
for
dropped?
January
Why
6th.
was it dropped?
Because the January 6th committee erased
Why was
all the
it dropped?
evidence, and Donald Trump let them all go because there was no
No,
evidence.
Donald Trump became president, and they couldn't prosecute a sitting president. That's what happened.
All right, but
Come on, appeal not
Come on.
approved.
He just
Come on,
pardoned all
TikTok.
those people too.
moderate, really. The
No,
January 6th committee were pardoned by Biden. Why did Biden pardon the January 6th committee? You guys don't answer those questions.
Because, well, how about letting somebody answer without interrupting, Snuggle?
Right.
Okay, you're right. Okay, see, that's the problem.
'Cause they
We
scrapped-
try
they
to
scrapped the
answer,
evidence.
and then you chime in with this condescending
She can't-
bullshit of
she
right,
can't answer
blah,
the
and then you
questions.
don't let us answer. Angus, I've answered you multiple times tonight. So
You
there you
haven't
go,
answered
chiming
not
in
one
to try to
question,
derail the conversation. I've answered
You
every
haven't
fucking
said-
question you
haven't answered
asked.
not a question.
I've answered every
None.
question you asked. You just
haven't
didn't
been
like
able
the
to answer a
answers.
question. You've been
I
dog
answered
walked all
every
night.
question you asked.
Ain't dog walk nothing.
Somebody asked about Marjorie Taylor Greene. So she resigned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saw that.
after
you're
she
changing
was
subject now.
assaulted verbally and told that she was not going to be protected anymore from the president. Can you guys also have an answer for that, or are you
I think she
gonna?
was threatened by the Democratic Party. I think she was
Oh,
threatened.
No, she was threatened by Trump.
Democratic Party.
No,
She was
I think
threatened
she
by
was
Trump.
threatened because she
That's
lost the name.
that's
This is the
convenient.
first
Threatened by
time
Trump.
She
as
was
a
going to name all the
Democrat that
people,
was like,
right?
maybe
And
she's
somehow she got
medicated and
threatened.
this makes sense. Like
No, she
she's
got threatened.
coming around.
Oh,
That's
so
what I
you were
heard.
admitting that she's feeling threatened because she's going to lose to a Democrat, and that's why she
No,
resigned?
no, she's got all the names. She was going to
Oh,
put
okay.
out
So
all
that's
the
not the
names
actual
of the
threat from the
people.
Democrats. Oh, okay.
No,
All
no,
right.
she was going to put the names out of all the people that were on the list. And she was
Yes,
going to say it,
exactly.
but then
As
she
she
got
should.
threatened.
The Democrats
Then,
don't care.
As
then
she
she got threatened.
should. She should be
Oh,
putting
the
The
those
names
names
are going
Democrats
to
out
don't
be
there.
care.
right. The
We don't
Democrats are all going to
care.
be named to this.
No,
Yes,
the
yes.
Democrats don't care.
We don't care.
You
Put the
guys
names
know
out
it's
They're
there.
not trying to stop the list from being released.
Then why didn't you guys release the list during the Biden
We
administration?
couldn't.
Well, okay, first of all, Biden didn't
go
make a
ahead.
campaign promise and run on releasing the files.
He didn't
Trump
make a
did.
promise,
I
period.
love how you guys always leave that important fact out of the equation.
So you
How
don't ca- so
Trump
he- so you're
ran
saying he
on
didn't care about
releasing
the
the
victims.
Epstein files. He made a promise to his base that he was going to release
Thank
the
you.
Epstein
So you're
files.
saying that Biden didn't care about
There
the
we go.
victims?
No,
Great,
not
thank
at
you.
all,
That
because
sounds
Biden
good.
was
on.
actually prosecuting
Hold on, hold
Ghislaine
on. I
Maxwell.
got it. I
She
got it.
answered you,
It's
Spence.
hold
Cut
on.
it off.
Hey, be quiet.
Okay,
Didn't
okay.
care at
Well,
all.
everybody shut up. He's got things.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women. And we're probably not going to be cheering so much for some of them. Because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength and you have to be strong. Today we see a very important event, though, because right over there, right there, we see the event going to take place. And I'm going to be watching because history is going to be made. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. When you catch somebody in a fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules.
Different rules, huh?
Okay, so what do you
Boom, there it is.
When you
Let me
catch
tell-
someone when you
let me
catch
tell
someone
you
in
what
a
it-
fraud, you're allowed to go by different
Right. What
different
he's
rules.
trying to say?
huh?
What he's trying to say
Oh,
about
here
the
we
event
go.
that-
Now he's
hold
the
on.
Trump
Let
whisperer.
me tell you this. Hold
Now
on.
he's going to
Did you-
explain to you what he meant
you read the
instead of
Supreme-
listening to
hold
what
on a
he
second.
actually
Let me-
said.
Hold on, let
me
him
tell
go. I want to hear this. Tell
Okay,
me.
here's the event that was happening is that there was 100 Congress members, 100 members of that were saying that we please hold off the vote to Michael Pence because there's some irregularities in the voting system. Right? Read 22-380. You heard about it. And what he said, because he was saying that was the fraud. They were trying to put the votes through, and Pence did, when Pence shouldn't have. You should have had 10 days to be able to review what was going on. But Pence put it through without letting the 10 days go by, which he broke the Constitution. You could read 22-380. That was the fraud that he was talking about. That was going
What he's
on.
talking, what
In
No,
the chamber.
that's not
I'm
the
gonna
fraud
tell
he's
you
talking about.
what I'm talking about.
Yes, it is.
Is Donald Trump was trying to use fake electors. 100%. They
No,
were
he
trying to use fake
wasn't.
electors.
Yes, he
Yes, they
was.
were. They're
People are
prosecuting people for that.
prosecuted for it.
100%. He was trying to use fake electors, and he wanted Mike Pence to do it. And when he said he saw the fraud, which he means the election.
Yeah.
You're allowed to go by a different set of rules. That means he wanted to use the fake electors and not the real electors, which meant Joe Biden won. So
Hold on.
he said that he was okay to do that.
No,
In
that's
his
not the fraud he was
eyes,
talking
that
about.
yes, it
Yes,
was
it is.
100 fucking
No.
percent.
Did you read?
100
Wait,
fucking percent.
there's an actually court docket number for the Supreme Court. Read through it. It's 22-380. It's what happened, and that was the fraud that was going on because Mike Pence should have not put that through when 100 members were asking, wait, my state has some irregularities in the voting system. Read 22-380, please.
No, actually,
No.
Pence. Pence.
Yeah, read it.
Pence
Please, Margaret.
conducted
Just
the
go through it
certification
tonight or
of the
something.
election per the Constitution like he should have.
Yeah,
Because
but
what
please read
happened
through
was
it,
they
Margaret.
started to do the debates. Okay, they started with Arizona. They started to do the debates, and the next thing they know, they're being attacked by an angry outside the Capitol.
No, No, the
Yes,
people that
yes,
were
that's
outside
literally
the
what's
Capitol,
happening because I was watching the Senate debate, okay, when Langford was on the floor of the Senate giving his presenting his facts about the I can't say the word.
when he said we will,
Okay, I'm not done talking.
Irregularities. That's hard work.
Irregularities. When his aide runs up to him and says, and you can literally hear it. Okay, says they're in the building. They've entered the building, and the next thing you know, Langford is scrambling off the floor of the Senate. They were in the middle of the debate because what happens is when a challenge happens, okay, a Senate that you need one senator and one congressman to present the argument. Okay. And then what happens is they break and the senators go off to the Senate and the congressmen stay in the chamber and they do a debate about it.
when he said we will go down to cheer our senators on, which means the people that are want to hold off from Michael Pence putting it through, then some of them are not going to do it. But what I'm saying is that's what he said. We're going to cheer on our senators to do the right thing and not put those votes through. That's what he meant.
Yeah, he wanted to not do a peaceful transfer of power. There was no path for this. It was illegal. And that's why Mike Pence was not on the ticket the second time around, because Mike Pence would not break the Constitution. End of story.
Did you see videos of people handing weapons through the window from the inside? Nobody was inside yet.
No.
Did you see the video of the weapons being handed out?
See, and Snuggles, this is my problem, and this is why I rail so hard against Trumpism. I believe that hold on, listen to me. I believe you love this country.
I do.
All right? I believe that you love the Constitution. But what this fucking guy did, he took a guy like you, and this Trumpism is so thick, and it is a cancer to this country, and it's taken you, and you can listen to these words, and you will bend yourself all types of ways to protect him.
I'm not bending.
You guys protect him more than America. I'm sick of it. This guy is an insurrectionist piece of shit. He is currently going through communities, rounding people up. If you brown, guess what? You getting the shit beat out of you. And you guys twist yourself and protect him, and you guys call yourself fucking patriots, and you're fucking not patriots. You're everything but patriots. The real patriots are the one fucking standing up to ICE, standing up to this fucking buffoon of an idiot of a president, and everybody that fucking voted for this guy a second time around need their head checked. It's fucking crazy.
I see what you're saying.
When it comes to January 6th, I can't wait till I watch this motherfucker go to prison, and I gotta watch what I say. So I already got restricted.
I don't want you to get sick though. Okay, I want you to read 22-380 though, please.
No,
Please,
stop
just
quoting
read through it.
things that you don't know.
Lock his
Hold on,
ass
I'm
up.
pulling this up, Ryan.
Can I
you
ask
show me
you
that
guys
conviction,
all a
please?
question without Angus
Insurrection.
getting mad? Angus, if you have to say a word, say it, because I'm going to ask a question and I know you don't
I
want
said, can you show me the conviction on the insurrection? Can
Do you want us to show
that's
you
some funny shit.
1,600
Hey, I'll tell you this. If Joe Biden, who was our attorney? Hold on, Merrick Garland. Hold on, be quiet. Merrick Garland. I'm going to tell you where Joe Biden fucked up. Joe Biden should have fired Merrick Garland. He should have fucking fired that worthless son of a bitch. And he should have prosecuted him earlier. Jack Smith, if Jack Smith would have had his moment in court, he would have dog walked that fucking case. It was a slam dunk. And Donald Trump would be in a 6x9 cell, not in the fucking White House, golding the place out, looking like a fucking cheap hotel.
Yeah, we've seen how Jack Smith done, right?
What?
Host being mean to women. Are you calling these two Trumpers women? That's not nice to call these. Those are men. Those are men. I don't know why you calling them women. Those are men.
Right.
I ain't being mean to them, men.
Well, moderate. I want to.
And ladies, am I being mean to you?
No, absolutely not.
Not
Okay.
no, moderate. I want to thank you for having me. I better get to bed for a little bit.
I know. I'm about to go get my burgers. I'm hungry. I already got restricted.
I'm about to go to get something to eat now that your wife mentioned burgers.
I know.
Shoot.
Ain't she nice? Ain't she nice? She
That's
ordered
sweet.
me something.
Bro, that is sweet. I'm so happy for
That's
you, bro.
26 years in, bro.
Oh wow, that is great, man. That's
They're
great.
almost 30 total. If you
Yeah.
include high school.
Yeah, but hey, it's great seeing you. Go Chicago Bears. By the way, they're going to go to the Super Bowl because our Pope is from Chicago. So yeah, we'll see you at the Super Bowl or wherever.
I don't agree with you, Snuggles, but I like the way you conduct yourself.
Yeah. And
Even if
do
I
too,
got,
man. I have respect
I
for you.
got a little crazy. January 6th is my trigger place, man. I get
right.
It's
Right.
like,
Well,
you know,
it'll all pan out like the. We won't find out till 30 years later, right? When all the real files get let go. Remember how that goes with Kennedy and all that shit. And
why? Well,
remember,
I'll already
we
tell you
won't
right
know
now.
that stuff.
It don't. Look, you guys can be delusional. That motherfucker's a traitor. He'll be a traitor. He'll be a traitor. I'm gonna tell you, man. I hope when it all goes down, everything that motherfucker put his name on. I hope you guys all burn his shit and just. I hope Goodwill
I just hope
stack
you wake
full of
up
Make America
and
Great Again
realize-
merch.
Just realize you're on the wrong side of history, man. Like,
Oh,
it's
okay. All
All
right.
right.
Well, you
Well,
have a good evening.
I'm gonna, ladies too. I'm gonna drop everybody, and then I'm gonna talk to the
Sure.
audience real quick. I
It was nice
appreciate you
meeting
coming
ladies,
on.
too. I'm not mad
Angus.
at you, ladies. So it's nice to
I'm
meet
not
you.
mad at nobody.
everybody.
I had
Yeah, it was
fun.
good.
I
It was
had
good
fun.
conversation, honestly, and with the ladies too. It was nice
Yeah.
talking to you guys. So,
You
have
too.
a good one.
I
Good night,
appreciate
everybody.
you guys.
Take care.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. It was fun in here. I got restricted. I don't know why, but this is how I always do this. Let's see here. How much? Did I do it? All right. I want to tell you, I made the entire time I was live, I made $5.38. That's what I made. So when you're on these lives and you really like these guys, support your people because I've been on here for hours and hours and hours, and I made $5.38. So think about that. And if you want to give directly to me, that's another way. It helps me, justifies my wife. I'm on here. I'll try to get on here tomorrow. That information's in my bio, my link tree, and it does help me, guys. It justifies my wife. If you guys enjoyed it, please think about hitting that follow button, subscribe button. If you don't, that's fine. But my Venmo is in my bio and in my link tree. It's right there. It's basically capital R Rudy, capital TMD. That's what it is. I shortened it, but it's right in my link tree in my bio. So if you guys want to hook a brother up, I'd appreciate it. And if you guys enjoyed this, I don't know why TikTok again got me. I won one appeal, but I lost it. And the ladies that were in here, Jen, hey, you guys were wonderful. You guys did a great job. Angus, you're all right. You drove me nuts a little bit. You drove me nuts. You called me a cuck. I don't know why you called me a cuck for. That was weird. That was new. But hey, I appreciate you guys, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Okay. Again, I want to thank the people that hooked me up tonight and got me my my Galacticus. I got a Galacticus. Put my Venmo on the. Okay, let's see here. Put the Venmo. Okay, it's right here. A reply. My Venmo is right here. Capital R U E Y. Right there. Sylvia, you don't need it. Right, that's my Venmo. Rudy, capital RUDY. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. That helps out, Sherry. It does. I appreciate you guys. And thank you guys. Shaquana, thank you. I appreciate you guys. And I'll be on here tomorrow. Hopefully they don't silence me. But hey, but I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on here tomorrow. God bless, guys. Pray for this country. Sent you. Please, you sent me a Venmo. Please check. Okay, I will check right now. I got Sherry. Are you? You're Julie. It's yeah, Cher, I got you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow or sometime today. I appreciate you guys. Please, thanks, Mr. Okay, no problem. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Moderate out.